out of here tonight the Impact World Champion?
He needs to be his unpredictable self. He needs to go off script. He needs to do what he normally does and just be himself.
Some good advice. Let's see if we can do it. There he is.
The invisible hand himself, Don Callis. The Impact faithful have something to say to Don Callis.
I believe that Don Callis has something to say to the Impact Zone. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the man that many call the best bout machine. And I'd like to open up the conversation here. Why? Why do Kenny Omega's fans believe that he is pound for pound the best in the world? I would love to have the conversation because I do agree. But then there are others that say that Kenny ain't that great. And Sami Callihan is just the guy to beat. Your thoughts?
Let's first of all give this conversation hashtag Slammiversary and answer that. Why is Kenny Omega the best bout machine? I agree. He is pound for pound one of the best in the world. But I also agree that Sami Callihan is one of the most unpredictable.
And that's a good point. Look, we've seen everyone try to beat Kenny Omega at pro wrestling. Sami Callihan is not going to do that, is he?
No, he's going to try to use his entire Impact Zone as a weapon. The ring is a weapon. The stairs are a weapon. Hell, if fans get in the way, they're going to be a weapon.
But you know, certain guys in our sport, they just don't lose. Look at legendary names like Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. You know, only Arn Anderson, Bullet Bob Armstrong, Undertaker, and Antonio Inoki have pinfall victories over Flair and Hogan. It's one of those things. We're going to be talking about Kenny Omega in that same breath one day.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our main event. The iconic voice of David Penzer set for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Slammiversary main event. It is for the Impact World Championship. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is no disqualification. When the bell rings, the referee, Brian Hebner. Introducing first the challenger in the corner to my right. From a compound somewhere close to Anonymous, Ohio, he is the worldwide desperado. He is the Callihan Death Machine. He is the draw, Sami Callihan. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in the...
Hit the bricks, slap nuts, and let a real professional do this introduction.
You got fired! You got fired! You got fired!
Real men don't quit, they get fired! Ladies and gentlemen, tonight you are graced by a man with so many many world titles, we had to get a convoy of 18-wheelers to transport them to Nashville tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a god of professional wrestling. This man is not just the greatest champion in the history of the industry. He is the king of the death match. Tougher than John Moxley. Tougher than Nick Gage. And greater than Hackenschmidt, Gotch, Strangler Lewis, Flair, Vern Gagne, Nick Bockwinkel, and even, by God, the great Terry Funk. He is the current, as the world knows, because we put it together, the current Impact World Heavyweight Champion from the wrestling capital of the world, Winnipeg, Manitoba, weighing 222 pounds, Kenny Omega!
Oh, Sami Callihan, go right at it. Impel Mitchell,
Here we go!
stop pile driver.
Driver!
That's it, that's it.
Driver! 2! Oh! Is Don Callis joining us?
I think Don Callis is joining us here on
Yeah, I'll
commentary.
give you my chair. He just took my chair.
I'm making some
No,
room here.
D'Lo, sit down. I'll get another chair. Sorry. Hello, Mr. Don Callis.
Hello, welcome to the broadcast booth.
Someone told me you two were on commentary tonight. I figured I better come out and help. D'Lo, how are you, bro?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Who's the stooge next to you?
Nice shoes, Don.
Oh, thank you.
And now Sami is.
What, did Josh Matthews get a cold and we had to get the B team in here? What's going on?
Yeah, we had up.
I heard what you've been saying. I heard what you've been saying about Kenny Omega, Striker.
Well, I'm just asking a
What a
simple question.
stooge.
You're the best guy to answer.
Can you just call the action right now? Kenny Omega is destroying Sami Callihan.
That's not what's happening, Don.
Don. You know I love you, right?
Of course.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
Watch Sami.
No. What is this now?
No disqualifications here.
Who booked a no DQ in a world title match? That's ridiculous.
What? Did you hear Sami? Sami yelled wrestling, sat in a chair, and put a chin lock on.
Kenny Omega's forgotten more about wrestling than Sami Callihan will ever know. Sami Callihan is a degenerate. He's a convict.
Oh, that's a fork. That's a fork. That's a fork.
This is sick. This
Oh
is
my
sick.
goodness.
Somewhere Abdul the Butcher is smiling.
I don't think we thought about forks when we said no DQ, did we?
You know what? You might not have, but that's the case.
Nice back headbutt there by Kenny.
I hope he takes out Sami's eye, just like he tried to do to Eddie Edwards with a bat 3 years ago.
Don, Sami's one of the most versatile wrestlers I know.
He's a great wrestler, but he's also a piece of garbage.
Okay, but what does it have to do with in between the ropes?
It has to do with the fact that he perpetrates this garbage wrestling hardcore BS that has no business in this title match, in my opinion.
Wait.
He assaulted me. No,
Oh my God!
What the hell is that? No.
Give me a quarter Sicilian, baby!
Bullshit. What is that?
Oh my God, the pizza cutter!
That right there is the difference. Kenny, Don, you did not
What the
expect
hell
this.
has happened to this place? This is Dreamer.
This
This is Dreamer and D'Amore's bullshit.
Tommy Dreamer
my
reinstated Sami Callihan.
Of course he did.
And man, that pizza cutter went right across.
This is what I've been saying all along about Callihan. Callihan only cares about anarchy.
Hey, Don, your boy's busted
Can we
wide
get a
open.
look at this?
For God's sake.
And now Callahan's going back in with the pizza cutter.
Bringing it over so our fans
God's
can get
sake,
a better
someone
look.
stop this.
Oh God! Oh my goodness!
This is ridiculous.
This is
Sick son of a bitch.
You're the one that touted his deathmatch prowess.
You did say he was the king of death matches, didn't you?
Oh,
It's not over yet.
fair enough.
Not
Good
over
point.
yet.
Very good point, Don.
This is the one thing you can't account for, the unpredictability of a guy like Sami Callihan.
Unpredictable. He's unpredictable like a serial killer.
Actually, serial killers are quite predictable.
I don't think
move
they are at all.
in patterns.
Watching too much television again.
Hey, listen, life doesn't.
Take that away from him. It's enough already.
No disqualification.
No
Perfectly legal.
Yes,
legal.
perfectly legal. And
How does Kenny react to seeing his own blood?
PCW is what this is.
Don, when is the last time Kenny Omega was busted open like this?
Like this?
Yes.
Never.
So this is a new experience for him, something he's never planned for.
This is why I was not in agreement with defense against Callihan. And that cut, unfortunately, is above the eye of Omega.
That is not good as the blood drips into Kenny's eye. It'll impede his vision as the match goes on.
Yeah, I've been busted open before, and it almost turns to a shade of orange as it covers your face.
Right hands by Omega. What guts. Bleeding buckets, and he's laying the lumber to Callihan. I love it.
You know, we don't want to take anything away from Kenny Omega,
Of course
but
not.
I've said his associations are what make him just a bit grating, if you will.
Oh, you mean the fact that the Elite is the best faction in the history of pro wrestling? Is that what
There
we go. There you go. That's smart wrestling
Very
right
smart.
there. Very
Creating
smart.
distance, creating distance,
Step out of
Kenny Omega
bounds.
is. Create some distance. Recoup a little bit.
Kenny's okay. Kenny's okay. He's still on his feet. Feet look solid underneath him.
Don, you've often talked about planning ahead, days, weeks, months, years. Did you plan for this? Did you know this was coming?
Did you see what Callihan did to me 3 years ago? We knew this was a possibility. Don't worry.
Sami Callihan's winding up. Looks like the Flash going.
On the move.
No! Trash can to the head.
Nice job there by Omega. Suckered Callihan in.
Omega laid in wait, let the plan come to fruition, and then executed it.
Brains and athleticism, those are the advantages that we hold over Callihan here tonight.
Take a look at this DVD here by Sami Callihan. Rocked Omega, sent him to the floor, but then Omega comes back with that trash can right to the head.
Sami loves it. This is what Sami wants. Sami Callihan does not care about the internet love for Kenny Omega at all.
Nice, look at that. Put him down.
Piso mojado.
We would be doing Impact Wrestling a favor to put Callihan out of everyone's misery.
There are many in the locker room that feel that Callahan's the perfect guy to bring the title home.
No one in the locker room likes Sami Callihan, I can promise you that.
I will beg to differ right now. I have been confirmed it's a locker room sellout. For those who don't know, the term locker room sellout is every one of the talent in the back are standing around the monitor
because the biggest
watching.
marks are in the locker room.
Yes, they are watching.
They all want to see the god of pro wrestling.
Oh, they can't see much there. 2 thumbs to the eye. Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Callahan's never been in the ring with an athlete the likes of the great Kenny Omega.
How much blood has Kenny lost, though?
Moves out with a trash can.
Oh, onto the ankle.
He caught the ankle.
Ooh.
That is crippling. It's great strategy.
I hope he snapped it just like Conor McGregor's ankle.
That's horrible.
Are you?
Is it? He just used a pizza cutter a few minutes ago. There's no horrible here. Get off your high horse, Striker.
Cover. Just
Oh,
a
Sami
one.
kicked that at 1. Wow. What great show of strength there.
Callahan's too stupid to quit. We know that. You're going to have to end it. And by end it, you know what I mean, D-Lo.
I know what you mean, but that's a bit extreme here in wrestling, don't you think?
You know, Don, your hands are sweaty. You're rocking back and forth. Are you nervous?
Of course I'm nervous. Callahan's a mental patient.
And now, look at this. Omega wedging that chair into the corner.
There you go. Light him up.
Uh-oh.
Many thought the no DQ stipulation favored Callihan, but I'm not so certain.
Snap elbow by Omega. Here we go.
One-wing angel.
boy.
One-wing angel.
Set
He's
up
setting up for it.
for the move that no one has kicked out of. Go behind, waist lock, roll through, shoulders are down, 2! Oh!
A kick out straight into the chair.
Shocking Callihan with an actual wrestling maneuver. It backfired on him there.
Don Callis smiling ear to ear right now. That Cheshire grin, I mean, gosh.
Look, I'm gonna go take a better
Hey,
look.
where you go?
Where you going?
With that said, Kenny Omega now firmly in control, and Don Callis chooses this time to talk a little trash to Sami Callihan. He's coming back over here.
No, Don just wanted to get a little heads up, get closer to the.
Yeah, no, it's your chair.
Just get a little closer there.
Take it.
Just wanted to get a little closer there. You know, take a better look at Sami Callihan up
I
close.
wanted to get right in his face, and I wanted to see the pain on that piece of garbage.
What'd you say to him?
I said, hey, you like it, kid? This is what you wanted.
Well, why wouldn't you get in his face when he's standing up?
I hope he bleeds, because I'm not a wrestler, you idiot.
Sure, what do you mean? Yes, you are. You have a decorated career, Don.
I'm retired. I'm a professional genius now.
Oh, boy, you see the
Look at the blood coming out of Callahan's face right now.
Callahan's a walking biohazard with that open cut, in my opinion.
Omega's got a 4.
Look at that, dig it in there.
Omega's done.
Oh my gosh.
Omega is deep digging with that fork in the face.
Well, this is what Sami wanted. I mean, live by the sword, die by the sword.
You can literally smell the blood here at ringside. Oh my goodness.
That's the fork that I believe Sami introduced. Is Sami?
Yeah, Sami wants to bleed out. He doesn't want to get pinned with a one-winged angel. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh God! Oh, this is disgusting.
Folks, if you're squeamish, we do apologize, but this is the main event. This is for the most prestigious prize in our company on a great night of Slammiversary. All stops will be taken.
Complete bloodbath here. I don't think anyone's surprised, given the ridiculous stipulations that D'Amore, Tommy Dreamer, and whatever other band of idiots are running this company now that I'm gone.
Look at the blood just dripping off of Kenny Omega. Look at the blood dripping off Sami Callihan.
Yeah, Kenny likes it.
He's got a laceration on his right hand really badly, Kenny does. Whoop.
And don't
Look at that.
Send this.
I'm actually thankful that you're sitting here, otherwise Sami would have been in our laps.
And now Kenny's starting to take over here.
I would love him to work this cut. Be a fitting end to see Callihan bleed out.
On the floor is where Sami Callihan thrives.
How many people would come to Callahan's funeral? 0.
We'll celebrate him while he's alive.
Now, Sami's at home right here. He's more comfortable out here on the floor than he is inside the rope.
Sick.
Ooh. Oh. Take nothing away from Kenny Omega.
Omega is too fast and too athletic for Callahan, in my opinion.
Did you see the recoil in Callahan's body? He hit the apron there and just bounced to the floor.
Everyone talked about Omega being taller, in better shape, but it was about Sami Callihan's devious mind. I beg to differ here, Don.
What are you talking about?
I think Kenny's mind is just as, if not more, devious.
We plan, as you suggested earlier, everything out. You think I've never seen a hardcore match before? I was at ECW, you moron. I know exactly what to expect. Watch this.
Oh my goodness.
Double stomp.
I'm at a loss for words here looking at this. This is a different level of Kenny Omega that we've not seen before.
I told you he's the king of the death match. Is Callihan crying? Let's get a mic on him so I can hear him whimper.
It's amazing how every wrestler says they want a match with Kenny Omega, but after watching this,
look at this double stomp here, and wow.
Jeez.
You gotta be careful what you wish for. You want to get in the ring with a god of pro wrestling. There's no one in this industry who can stay with Kenny Omega in a professional wrestling match, in my opinion.
And Omega now setting up the table.
I liked it better when there were no fans.
Of course you would, Don. Come on, man.
Bunch of degenerates.
Not exactly a people person, are you?
Probably all live in Dayton in that trailer park that Callihan calls his compound.
What has Omega got in mind here?
I'd like to see a one-winged angel through the table myself.
That would put an end to this quickly.
Might be what we're about to see here as Kenny Omega has position.
No, looks like he set it for a Snapdragon.
Suplex.
He set it for the Snapdragon.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Callahan sits down, but you see Omega just wrenching back.
That works.
He's biting him.
Biting that lacerated hand of Omega.
This is where Sami's low center of gravity comes into play as these two war on the apron. Table looms ominously.
Just exchanging blows.
Nicely done.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No way.
No, look. Callahan blocks it.
Callahan has a handful of
You let's
That's a
shut your
claw.
mouth.
That's illegal.
Shut your mouth there. Don't say that.
and it might be the turnaround that Sami Callihan needs. Here we go!
No!
Pile driver!
Sit
Sit
down.
Don Callis can feel the title slipping away. Man, oh
I gotta
man,
see
Dio,
that
that's
again.
worth a second.
I gotta
look.
see that again. Look right here. Sami Callihan lifts Kenny Omega up, drop pile driver, goes right through the table. Here we go, another angle. Wow.
Sami Callihan up to his feet first. The Impact faithful willing him on. Getting Kenny Omega, the champion, back into the ring.
This is where you gotta win it, right here in the ring.
Don Callis curiously quiet.
I don't like the way Kenny's neck landed there.
Uh-oh, what is...
What the hell has he got?
Sami Callihan.
What did Callihan get in here last night and load the underneath of the ring with all this garbage?
If I know Sami, he's building something here. If Tommy Dreamer is the innovator of violence, Sami Callihan is the innovator of destruction.
And you see Sami Callihan just threw that trash can from the outside in and literally hit Kenny Omega flush across the back.
It's a great sign by a fan. If you can see it, Slammy Callihan, perhaps tonight is his night.
Fans are real brilliant here in Nashville.
And what has Callihan got going through his demented mind?
And he's still fighting, as all great champions do.
Everybody's got a lot of fight until you get hit in the head with a trash can.
Be a long flight back to the peg if Kenny Omega loses the title.
Come on!
Ooh, wow. Kenny's not even defending
Sick
himself.
son of a...
Kenny is out on his feet. Look, oh no.
No, don't count Kenny
don't count
Omega
out the god of pro wrestling. He's not human.
Kenny Omega has earned his accolades. Take nothing away from him. Oh, God in heaven!
Oh my God, cut him in half, cut him in half.
Here it is! Here it is! The title! It's coming home!
Cover, that's
right
it, new
now!
champ!
Cover! 1, 2, oh!
How did Kenny Omega kick out of that?
Don Callis just shot out of his chair, sweat beating on his head. They're talking to you, Don.
Uh-oh. Hey, don't, hey, you can't hide behind me.
Keep him away from me. I have no desire. What is that? What is that? What the hell is that?
Hidden underneath the steel steps.
Impact Wrestling has stacked the deck with all this stuff out here.
A steel chair wrapped in barbed wire.
This has just taken a turn.
This would never have happened when I ran this place. These vile fans swearing on national pay-per-view.
Hey man, just let them have their voice, bro.
Degenerate pieces of trash.
Let them have their voice, man. First Amendment.
Here we go.
I'm Canadian. I have no idea what that is. I wasn't joking.
Slips out.
Oh, yeah. Eat it. Eat it, you
That was
troll.
a V-trigger out of nowhere.
Here we go. Back is exposed. Oh! Sami right down into the barbed wire steel chair.
Call
Kenny
it,
Omega
Striker.
now
Call a move.
getting hooked up. Oh!
Good night.
Roll through. Omega not done yet. Trigger. Cover, but close to the ropes. Ref still counts, and Sami knows exactly where he is.
What a wimp. Grabbing the ropes. Mr. Hardcore.
And Sami Callihan.
I hate Sami Callihan.
Sami's very fortunate that V-trigger propelled him to the rope.
Good point. Well, look at this.
Hold on a
Are
second.
the Impact faithful?
Put him down. Put him down.
For those you can't hear, Don Callis is screaming, put him down, put him down. Look at Kenny Omega, that jumping leg drop onto the barbed wire chair, and then the pile driver on the barbed wire stack. Look at that.
And that's how Kenny Omega has shifted the momentum in this match. This is how Kenny has taken over. And now Kenny Omega, one of the best in the world. How can he be stopped?
And this is when Kenny is dangerous, when he's in control, and now you're playing his game.
There you go.
He bit the open wound. That is disgusting.
The old Transcona tooth bite.
Here we go, superplex.
Cover.
Slow count by that moron, Brian Hebner.
Give Callihan credit. He kicked out of that superplex on to the trash cannon. Various other things.
Here come the Impact faithful. One more
Look at this. Look at this.
Look at Hebner out of position.
Oh, V-trigger. And when Kenny starts the onslaught of these,
Here we
Good
go.
night, good night, good night, good
One-winged
night.
angel.
One-winged angel has
No one kicks
fallen
out.
to earth. Not just yet. Sami Callihan has Kenny Omega stacked. What is he going for here? Omega with that core strength able to slip out. Oof.
And Omega's up. Ow, back fist.
Kenny is hung up in a bad spot here.
Uh-oh.
Nowhere to go.
What is this?
This eight.
It's a tombstone.
Stone! Here lies Kenny Omega.
Home.
Two. No! Lax cover there.
Wow. And I think that last cover, I don't think Callihan had the strength. Look at this, tombstone, but he did not have the strength to get a full hook of a cover in.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome.
And both men are down. You hear the faithful screaming, this is awesome.
The longer this goes, it favors the god of pro wrestling, Kenny Omega.
Why is that?
Because he went 72 minutes with Okada in New Japan, and I was there. Callahan's never done anything for 72 minutes.
Sami Callihan writhing, trying to find his fighting spirit. Look at that picture. Look at Kenny.
I don't think Kenny can believe that Sami's up already.
Don, has Sami earned your respect?
Callahan is too stupid to stay down. No, he hasn't earned my respect. He's a degenerate.
Throw powder at him. You taught him that.
That's not powder, it's salt. What do you need?
Kenny's looking for his title. Wait a minute, no. He thinks that's Kenny.
Sami thought Brian Hebner was Kenny as Paul drove him. Uh-oh. Omega's got the belt. Oh, a clean belt shot.
The very prize for which they compete.
Get Hebner lying down on the job again.
Poetic would it be for this to be the end? The mockery of Sami Callihan. Spike pile driver. No referee.
No referee.
How many? Where are we going to count? To 20?
Second ref coming in.
Well, there we go. No! All the referees are assigned here in the no disqualification match. They're all on hand. And Spencer.
Perfect.
Is that what a fighting champion does right there? Just punch the referee?
Well, referees are a low form of life. The only thing lower than them is an announcer. No offense.
Color commentator, please.
I'm color, bro. Color commentator. And the Good Brothers are here, but no, look!
Wait a minute, no, there you go. We talked about how Impact wants to bring the title back home. Sabin and Edwards are there, standing, fighting off the intruders, if you will.
Intruders? They're the champions.
Here we go.
Oh, stuff pile driver!
Nailed it! He nailed it!
That's it!
Folded in half, ref is up!
Two! Home!
No!
Hebner is in on something here. Hebner was down when we had Callihan beat, and he conveniently wakes up to try to count a bullshit 3.
But Brian Hebner's hurt right there. You clearly see it.
Hebner should be banned from pro wrestling.
Man, oh man, Don, you can feel this thing slipping through your fingers.
Look
D'Lo.
at this stuff pile driver right here. Let's look at this count again.
1, 2,
And they're just barely up. What the hell is
What is
that?
that?
I'm always intrigued.
You're intrigued. Do you feel any human emotion, Striker?
No. That went out the
intrigued
window
to see
a
if
long
he
time ago.
pulls a knife out of there or something. I'm intrigued. You're an idiot.
No, that's
What
not
is
true.
this?
Here we go. What this is, maybe.
This is ridiculous.
Of your
This is ridiculous.
entire reign.
This is ridiculous. Why is he allowed to get away with this here?
No disqualification.
This is a joke. Someone needs to stop this.
I'm sorry, didn't you
Someone
sign the
needs to
contract for this?
stop this.
Didn't you sign this
This is God, what a jerk. He knows it's slipping away.
That's exactly what he knows.
Oh,
Threw the tax in the eyes.
face.
Trigger.
Oh, and look at this Nancy Boy Princeton back here. You happy now? You proud of yourself?
Someone had to stop this. The referee's
Uh-oh.
not doing his job.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that. He's loading up for the V trigger
Oh
of death.
my goodness. This
is actually brilliant if you think about it.
It's great strategy. If he hits his V trigger.
You called it V trigger of death.
Mouthful attacks.
He's loading it for a second one.
Might not need it. Here it is. No.
Sami Callihan would not go in the knife.
I cannot believe Callihan kicked out. Here we go. Shove him down his throat and make him swallow him. I hope it eats his insides.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, open his disgusting mouth. Yeah, swallow them, you piece of garbage.
He's feeding him tax.
I hope he gets disemboweled.
Oh!
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
God, my.
Tax still all over the apron, all over the ring.
Oh, one winged angel. If he hooks his head, it's no one.
Callahan's out.
Yeah.
If he hooks it, that's it.
Don, I hate to say it, but you're right.
Yes. He's dead.
Here is your winner, and still Impact World Champion, Kenny Omega.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for Don Callis' language and his behavior, but you can take nothing away from the man. He understands that Kenny Omega is, in fact, pound for pound, the very best wrestler in the world.
Don Callis looked at the Cheshire Cat. He had a smile as wide as this announce table. And now he's reveling in this.
On a night where the Good Brothers became Impact Tag Team Champions, they come out and they celebrate with their elite brother. Kenny Omega is still the Impact World's Champion.
Wow.
Milo, what a night it's been. We thank all of the fans so much. We thank Sami Callihan, honestly, for fighting for the Impact banner. And look at Don Callis and Kenny Omega. I'll take nothing away from Kenny. He's an amazing athlete. It's his association with Don that leaves a bit to be desired. Milo, your thoughts?
Inside the ropes, Kenny is one of the best on this planet. He proves it every time he steps in there. He went in there with the unpredictable Sami Callihan and matched him with equal unpredictability. I've never seen Kenny Omega wrestle in this fashion before.
So many sides of Kenny Omega. He continues to silence his critics. He continues to have great matches night after night. Kenny Omega will go down as one of the very best.
And now they're going for the Biz Cliz.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Whoa! What is this?
Oh, wow! If he's here, is he?
I'm waiting on the monitor. I can't. Everyone's
I don't
looking
know.
at
This could be a ploy. There's no way. He is the leader of the Bullet Club, and that has been a very controversial faction. Back and forth, people have been going with who is Bullet Club, who is Elite. Jay White is in the Impact Zone.
This crowd is stunned to silence.
In God's name is he here? And for what? Is Jay White the guy? Is Jay White the guy to beat Kenny Omega with his never open weight championship?
I'm sitting here, I am disbelief to what's going on. Jay White is here in the Impact Zone.
Social media is exploding right now.
And now Jay White standing in the ring with the Biz Cliz.
Jay White, who has carried New Japan Pro Wrestling and the Bullet Club, now stands in the ring across from Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers and Don Callis.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the TNA X Division Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Bradford, England, weighing in at 198 pounds, Leon Slater.
At the age of 9 years old, with his mother's supervision, Leon Slater first started training in professional wrestling. Astonishingly, 11 years later, at such a young age, he's found himself in this position to try and capture a championship that he watched evolve in front of his very eyes. Leon Slater, a self-proclaimed TNA kid from the United Kingdom, walking in now to one of the largest events ever in the history of TNA wrestling. Will the pressure be too much for the young man?
Here's the thing though, and I've gone on record saying this to everyone who would ask, Leon Slater is a phenom in every sense of the word. He's not, even at the ripe age of 20 years old, he's not a kid. He carries himself with the maturity of a veteran. He is ready for this. He was born for moments like this.
face of the franchise has his own custom X Division Championship belt. He currently sits with the second longest X Division Championship reign of all time at 255 days. He harkens back to the days when the TNA Hall of Famer Abyss and other super heavyweights like Samoa Joe, Bobby Lashley, and Brian Cage held the X Division Championship. Athletically dominant. And tonight, he wants to prove this is just another Sunday against Leon Slater.
Moose living up and living past the moniker of no limits. Moose is the definition of a professional wrestler in every sense of the word. The type of guy who will tell you he will hold that TNA X Division title as long as he wants.
In the words of the TNA Hall of Famer, the Professor Mike Tenay, it's not about weight limits, it's about no limits. The TNA X Division Championship was first introduced back in 2002 in Huntsville, Alabama, captured by one AJ Styles. It would be held by other tremendous athletes, the likes of Jerry Lynn, the aforementioned Samoa Joe, plus Frankie Kazarian. We saw how Mustafa Ali took it to new heights, plus Chris Sabin, Austin Aries. The list goes on. And now Slater and Moose will battle for this prestigious championship tonight at Slammiversary. Now Slater going right after Moose. What do you think about this early strategy here as Slater's given up a lot of size?
I mean, he knew that going into this. Look out.
Go to hell! Moose connects!
Are you kidding?
Oh, this could be over quickly over to kick out.
That is a bad start for Leon Slater. He's got to duck and move to avoid action like that, to avoid physicality and offense like that.
Moose has gotten himself into impeccable shape for this title defense. On now, Slater trying to avoid the power bomb. There goes Moose over the top.
There you go, a little bit of duck and move. Moose is on the hunt, but Leon is on the move.
Big chop by Moose. Now Slater, able to turn things around there amongst the ropes. Hold on a second.
This.
Oh, now Moose.
Oh, wait. Moose is thinking powerbomb.
Oh, shoulder first into the steel steps.
Great move again by Slater, avoiding the contact. This is what he needs to do, because Moose is going to go high impact, high physicality.
Slater avoiding catastrophe there on the outside. Watch this as Leon Slater was trying to take Moose off of his feet, was able to escape the near 300-pounder, and then boom, Moose's left shoulder went into the steel.
Here's the thing, meanwhile, as we come back to live action here, Leon Slater took an extra minute getting Moose into the ring. It's a big, big man. And now trying to lift the X Division champion. I don't know why he's
trying to get him up, was trying to get Moose up, maybe thinking, oh my God, about that Rack Blue Thunder Bomb we've seen him use in the past.
Moose able to counter there, though.
Oh, look at Slater.
A lot more to Leon Slater than Nick.
Oh my God, whipped into the corner by Moose.
Shades of Mustafa Ali earlier tonight. A shattering throw into the corner. Take another look at this. Just whipped into the buckle, ricocheting off back onto the canvas.
Incredible velocity there by Moose, who has 12 title defenses now between TNA, NXT, and AAA Lucha Libre.
And here stands on TNA's biggest stage, defending the title that many would argue is the lifeblood of TNA wrestling, that X Division that has so often defined this company to its very core.
It is TNA Wrestling's signature championship. It made TNA different from the very start. It took every type of wrestling you could imagine it made a scenario where the athletes that walked into X Division title matches had to prove they were the best, no matter their weight class or background. That has been the beauty of this championship and the beauty of TNA Wrestling, the home of revolutionary professional wrestling for 23 years.
And right now, though, Moose is like a lion playing with his food.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, Leon Slater trying to resist the offense here by Moose. Uh-oh. Oh, the Uranagi by Moose.
You can only resist it so long. Moose not only powerful, his high in-ring acumen. But either way, no matter which way you toss, I mean, Slater is just being outmatched physically. There's no doubt in my mind that Leon Slater has the heart of an absolute lion. And oh, wait a second. Now, Moose thinking about a dangerous move on a dangerous part of the ring here.
Leon Slater doing the smart thing, dropping his body weight here. Oh, kick right to the back of the neck. Leon Slater's bought himself some time. What can he do with it?
He's got to find an opening here. Once again,
Oh,
trying to muscle up the X Division champion.
oh,
I hope Slater's not trying to bite off more than he can chew.
oh, boot right to the face there by Slater.
And oh, wait.
Oh, dear God. Oh, no, not this again. Hold on a second. Oh, down goes Moose on the outside.
What a counter! And it's moments like this that not only wow the world, but open up opportunity for Slater. The Rana to Moose, sending him spine tingling and crashing to the floor.
Now Slater dives back inside. Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission in the ring, not via countout or disqualification. Leon Slater over the top. Oh, he got caught by Moose. Caught by Moose on the entranceway.
The power of the face of the franchise.
Oh my God, what the hell is Moose saying? Oh, Moose goes down on the ramp.
Another counter from Leon Slater.
Leon Slater avoiding disaster.
Not once, but twice. And now he knows he's got to get the champ in the ring if he wants to make history here tonight.
Slater tossed inside by Moose. Hold on, oh my God, look out! Big play, Slater!
Leon Slater doing what he was born to do, taken to the skies. You talk about no limits. Leon Slater has no freaking limit.
The Hardys believe in the promise of Leon Slater, thus the Jeff Hardy-esque paint that Slater is adorning here tonight. And in attendance this evening, Leon Slater's mother, Joanne, his sister, Lana, his girlfriend, Madison, who've supported him through this entire journey in professional wrestling.
And now Slater perched up top. Thought he saw a moment. Moose, though, rises to counter.
Uh-oh. Pop-up powerbomb by Moose.
Nasty landing.
There's the cover. Trying to hold on to the championship. Leon Slater got the left shoulder up.
A lot of heart left in Leon Slater, to the surprise of no one. Take another look at this. Slater just bypassing the ring post there all the way to take out Moose on the floor.
$7,623 filling the UBS Arena on Long Island, New York, the highest attended event in TNA wrestling history in North America.
And the biggest stage will require.
Dear God.
I was just about to say require the biggest play from Slater, but if Moose can keep up that level of physicality, I don't know how much left Leon Slater has.
Hashtag TNA Slammiversary, still the #1 trend in sports on X. And still watching from ringside here is TNA President Carlos Silva, who just had to hand our TNA Knockouts World Championship to NXT's JC Jane. It's got to be sick to his stomach. But meanwhile, watching as Moose and Slater unfold. Oh, went for another chop, went for another big chop. Slater caught it.
The defiance in the eyes of Leon Slater.
Slater off of the ropes, trying to chop down the near 300-pounder.
Look at that, Slater coming off with everything he got.
Oh, big clothesline, discus clothesline.
Cleaning the clock of Slater.
Oh, look out, buckle bomb by Moose. Whoa, a big lariat by Slater. Down goes Moose.
You heard that almost guttural battle cry from Leon Slater after the buckle bomb. There is so much more life left in Leon Slater.
Both Moose and Slater down. The X Division Championship is at stake tonight. Live on Long Island, New York at Slammiversary. Slater somehow the first one back up to his feet. Both these men have sustained a lot of damage.
It has been an extremely physical matchup as Moose taking any advantage he can get here. Moose has been walking gingerly ever since those multiple hurricanranas out on the floor.
Oh, now Moose, oh, a leg lariat there by Slater. Slater realizes he's got an opening, however.
This could be it. Slater scrambling to the top here. Moose was thinking spear, met the leg lariat.
Slater going to the top turnbuckle. Moose is down, but Moose grabbed a hold of the top rope, and that slowed up Slater.
Nasty landing for Leon Slater, but now look at this, Moose lined up in the corner.
Moose thinking about a spear. Is he about to get caught, however? Slater trying to capture the title.
Moose able to get out, but
Toss into the top rope. Spear by Moose.
And is the dream over for Slater?
No. Slater kicked out of the spear. And there you can see Leon Slater's mother, sister, and girlfriend in attendance tonight at Slammiversary, all the way from the United Kingdom to right here on Long Island, New York, to support Leon.
Watching with bated breath, you can almost feel the tension reverberating off of them. All thoughts, all vibes with Leon Slater in the ring, but I mean, after that spear, a miraculous kick out, but is it a matter of time here?
Moose thinking about another spear, charging at Leon Slater, that left shoulder into the turnbuckle.
Great wherewithal. And wait a second.
Leon Slater got him up! Got him up!
Can he do this?
Trying to set up for that Rack Blue Thunder Bomb, calls in Utopia!
And Slater has come back to life. It is now Moose who is the hunted.
Spear by Slater!
Are you kidding me?
Slater speared Moose!
Moose is primed and in position.
Come on, kid!
And Slater is up top in front of 7,000 plus, gets the Swanton 450.
Oh, and Moose kicks out at 2.9.
How?
No one in TNA has ever kicked out of the Swanton 450.
Take a look at this. Picture perfect in every single way, but the face of the franchise. living up to every accolade he's ever won. And Slater looks like he's seen a ghost.
Leon Slater can't believe it. One of the most eye-popping moves in all of professional wrestling. The Swanton 450 wasn't enough to put away Moose. Now what does Slater do?
And look at that, you can see it, oh, the frustration. Slater, that was his shot. And Moose egging him on.
Oh! The hunted has turned into the hunter. Oh, wait a minute, now Moose slowing up Slater. Oh, and down goes Moose. Moose perhaps acting out of desperation.
And you can see almost the anger building up in Slater, the determination reaching a different level.
On the move from the second rope and a spear in midair.
And Slater just driven right out of the ring. The force of that spear driving Leon Slater from this very ring.
Slater on the outside of the ring trying to buy himself some time, but Moose is loading up. On the move, look out, Code Red! A tribute to Amazing Red!
But now can he get him back in the ring? Can Leon Slater capitalize?
Moose is back inside. Leon Slater trying to seal the deal, trying to make history.
Now, can he get it done when the moment matters? Can he make the moment?
And Moose rolls away.
And a little bit of sign language for Slater as Moose moves towards the center of the ring. Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Oh, a Swanton bomb!
A tribute to one of his mentors, Jeff Hardy, and now following up.
Swanton 450! Come on, kid! Leon Slater is the youngest X Division champion of all time!
Here is our winner and new TNA X Division champion, Leon Slater!
And Leon Slater going to celebrate with his mother, his sister, and his girlfriend. What a moment!
Something Leon Slater has been working for since he was 9 years old. As a young kid in England, watching TNA wrestling grow, flourish, and find itself here at a place like the UBS Arena in New York, packed to the gills. In a night full of history, another record has been broken by the moment maker, Leon Slater.
Our president, Carlos Silva, in the ring to award the X Division Championship to Leon Slater. Wait a minute, Moose taking away the title belt.
Moose may be a little sour. His plans thwarted. Wait a second.
What a sign of respect by Moose. One I thought I would not see tonight.
I don't say it like Moose shows very little respect for anyone outside of Moose. That was a rare moment indeed. What a moment. That proves the gravity of this occasion.
Take a look back here at the conclusion of this matchup. Leon Slater was getting ragdolled at points in this matchup by Moose, but he thrived throughout.
Left, right, and center, but Leon Slater, someone who lives by the definition of having no limits, fought through it all, turned the matchup around, turned the action around on the face of the franchise, and when the moment mattered, Leon Slater made another one, and in the process, made history in spectacular fashion.
Moment maker, record breaker, the youngest in charge, perhaps the future face of TNA Wrestling. What a beautiful moment with his family here, traveling all the way from the United Kingdom to here in New York to support Leon Slater.
Another absolutely incredible moment here at Slammiversary. Wait a second!
Dreamed of this day. AJ Styles has come home.
A man who defined the very essence and existence of the X Division, showing up here after an incredible, historic moment with a glisten in his eye if you're looking, folks. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, is home.
TNA, did you miss me? You know, it's been a long road. Now here I am in this ring, in this company where my name was built. I am the phenomenal AJ Styles! You know, there was a time when they said, you may not be able to come back. But here I am. And I'm telling you, the lights are a little bit brighter here. The crowd is a little bit louder here. And Leon, the talent's better than it's ever been. Hey, Leon, don't listen to him. You don't deserve it. You earned it. Leon Slater, the youngest X Division champion in TNA history. Let that sink in. You didn't just impress me tonight, Leon. You made me realize why I love this business. It's guys like you who make people like me love what they do. So thank you for that. on one of the biggest nights in TNA history and some of the brightest lights. Let me just talk about Leon for a second. We'll get back to that match. You showed everybody tonight that it's not about weight limits. It's about no limits. At least that was the foundation when I started. When I was in the X Division, it was AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Frankie Kazarian, the Amazing Red, Homicide, Jerry Lynn. We were the foundation back then, but you, Leon, you are the future. And I would say that the X Division is in phenomenal hands, my friend. So, you've already made history tonight. The next step is to make your legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, the new TNA X Division champion, Leon Slater!
From the first face of TNA Wrestling to now the future of TNA.
The Destroyer was born in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. He traveled all over the world, now resides in Denver, Colorado after spending years training at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. 14-2 in his MMA career. He's a two-time world champion. This is Lashley.
Take that move like a race car. He's primed and ready. The traditional Scottish kilt dates back to the 16th century. Many Scottish units wore the kilt in combat during the First World War. Drew Galloway goes to battle tonight. Drew Galloway is a proud world champion. He will defend his title every night of the week. He will never back down. And Galloway knows what he's getting into tonight. An encounter with the Destroyer. Knockout or tap out. It's come to this. And look at Drew Galloway, the champion, has not taken his eyes off of Lashley from the moment since he walked out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your Slammiversary main event for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, with the winner to be determined by knockout or tap out. Introducing, first of all, the challenger. Weighing in at 272 pounds and coming to us from Denver, Colorado, he is the Destroyer, Lashley. Lashley. And now, introducing his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 255 pounds. He is the current reigning, defending TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Drew Galloway.
17-pound weight advantage for the challenger Lashley. Partner, let's talk about the stipulation for this World Championship match. The stipulation set by our president, Dixie Carter. It's tap out or knockout. How does that play into the mindset and the strategy first of Lashley?
Well, I mean, when you talk about that, partner, you have to think about the fact that you're dealing with an MMA superstar in Lashley who is familiar.
Oh, and the Claymore off the back. The Claymore, and Lashley's down. How smart? How smart was that of Drew Galloway? Wow! Right out of the box. Lashley.
He's got Drew Galloway, potential submission maneuver here. You can see he went for that schoolboy. Shoulders were down, but it's knockout or tap out. And Lashley quickly transitioned into this submission maneuver.
And that's what Lashley's familiar with.
Oh, and a powerful clothesline.
Jeez. You know, you would have to think that the advantage of this, though, this matchup with the stipulations in place by President Dixie Carter, it plays to Lashley's advantage in Pope's opinion. This is familiar territory for Lashley.
Trying to think back, I don't think we've ever seen either one of these men knocked out.
Exactly. And I don't think we will see it here tonight, but who knows? These two have done everything to each other.
And Drew Galloway, he's got a submission maneuver that he talked about earlier. Look at this. Look at Lashley then on his feet. Avoid any harm there.
Yeah.
The Iron Maiden, the move that Drew Galloway used to force Kurt Angle to tap out.
And you know what? It's a credible move. You tap out Kurt Angle, you can tap out anybody. Look at Lashley.
Goes up and over in a powerful clothesline. Rocks the champion. Lashley can use any sort of submission. He can catch anything on Drew Galloway. Lashley also loves to use a rear naked choke.
Yeah, and we've seen him put that on many opponents. When he put it on Drew Galloway here tonight, you can probably look to see that.
Right now, though, Lashley trying to use his power advantage on Drew Galloway. Have you ever seen someone with so much heart in Drew Galloway?
Oh, absolutely not. You know, a lot of people have heart. You know, we've seen a lot of people come in with a lot of heart, but there's something about Drew Galloway that makes his heart special.
And it's infectious.
Absolutely. Contagious.
You can feel it whenever you talk to Drew Galloway, how much he truly loves professional wrestling and Lashley. So quick.
And you know what Lashley's doing? He's softening up that midsection, that rib cage and area, because he wants that spear at some point as well.
And now a torture rack of sorts here by Lashley. Galloway quickly gets out. Now Galloway trying to spin and twist. And now the Iron Maiden.
He locked it in.
The Iron Maiden by Drew Galloway. Lashley quickly rolls around and now trying to break down the guard.
Jeez.
Of the world champion.
Yeah. Lashley just spun out of it and came with some clubbing forearms, just raining them down upon the champ.
The the Iron Maiden, is it a move that once you're in it for a couple of seconds, damage can be done, or is it something where, prolonged effect from being in it longer?
Absolutely.
Wear you down.
And more importantly, the more you go back
there
to
it is again.
Yeah, the more effective it's going to be. And that's what the champion Drew Galloway is doing right here. I don't think he realistically thinks there's going to be a submission from Lashley this early, but he wants to wear him down. Look at the torque on the shoulder. Look at the shoulder of Lashley.
You see the shoulder of Lashley. Drew Galloway came in with a brilliant plan. He delivered the Claymore kick. Right off the bat, the first move in this match was just a shot there by Drew Galloway.
It only takes one blow to knock you out, and that could have been the one.
And Lashley again going back to the power game, trying to rely on that advantage. Spear.
There it is. There it is.
The Destroyer connects. Partner, I know you know how that feels. A spear by Lashley.
Absolutely, Pope knows how it feels. Many people around here know knows how to feel in Impact Wrestling, but there's somebody who knows it far too well, and that's Drew Galloway, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
This rivalry has been building for quite some time. Drew Galloway, he wanted to fight Lashley on a few occasions, and Lashley would say, I'm going to do this on my time. I'm going to do this when I want to do it. Lashley is so calculating. It's the polar opposite of what Drew Galloway is. Galloway is emotional, and he wants to go. And Lashley, no, I'm going to wait.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You call him the Destroyer. We know that tag is on Lashley. He's a Destroyer. But he's calculated. He's calculating everything that he does.
You know, it was a year ago that I started calling Drew Galloway the captain, and it's because Drew Galloway was the captain of Team Impact.
And he's also a leader. And
it's a name that's stuck.
Absolutely. Well, you know, Pope called him Leonidas, and I'm going to stay with that to the day I can't say it anymore. Because it's quite simple. Whether it's an army of 300 or an army of one, and trust me, Lashley is an army of one. Drew Galloway is not going to back down. He's going to bring the fight with everything that he has.
And you can see how close Lashley is staying to Drew Galloway. No space, no separation. And even in these tight quarters, Lashley is so dangerous.
Absolutely. One thing about Lashley, much like in boxing, nice counter by Drew Galloway.
And an overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
Like a double underhook.
Partner, go back to your point. I want to hear the end of that.
Absolutely. What I was going to say is when it comes to boxing, Pope knows boxing, Lashley's MMA, when you talk about those close corners, how he keeps himself in close proximity of his opponent, he uses the hip. He talks and turns himself with the hip. That's where the power comes from when he throws his punches and his blows.
Does it take the height away from Drew being so close like that?
Absolutely.
And now, cross arm breaker coming. Lashley trying to connect here. Drew Galloway's got to keep his hands locked or he's going to be in some serious trouble.
Galloway's fighting it.
Galloway rolled inside. And now Drew Galloway. Oh, wow.
Boot straight to the... Good Lord. Straight to the eye?
Yeah. Look at the eye starting to swell, starting to shut up, actually. Close up, yeah.
Straight to the eye.
I think it was the heel of the boot from Galloway. And now you're going to have...
Oh, man. Blurred vision.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for Lashley to see now on that eye.
Partner, again, one of two things can happen when you see your own blood start to trickle down your face, and we may see what Lashley has here.
Yeah. Oh. And he might get pissed off as well.
Oh!
You know, a lot of people, they see blood, man. They see red. They become incensed.
Or you can retreat. We'll see what happens. And Lashley!
A dominating spine buster there by Lashley the Destroyer.
World champion is down. Lashley in control right now. It was a desperate kick by Galloway, and now delayed vertical.
Suplex by the Destroyer.
And now look at Lashley. Just stalking Drew Galloway. Galloway, he's gonna get up, but he has no idea what's waiting for him.
Look at that. Lashley did the right thing that time. He did not wait for Drew Galloway to turn around. He saw that Drew Galloway was about to turn, and he went in so that he could be there and meet him with that ferocious blow.
And now both men up on the second rope is Lashley. Just a clubbing shot there.
That was a haymaker, looked like it grazed him, but effective nonetheless.
Lashley looking for a super. Oh! What a reversal by Drew Galloway. That was brute strength.
Drew Galloway flies through the air, connects with that clothesline off the top rope.
You can only win by tap out or knockout. Referee Brian Hebner has started the count on Lashley. He's at 3. Lashley will make it back to his feet. And Galloway with another Claymore kick.
He made it back to his feet, only to get kicked down again by the champ.
No, I can't count him. He's on his feet. He's on his feet.
You can hear Brian Hebner saying, I can't count him. He's on his feet. And that's true. Lashley is up. The rope's helping him. Staying on his feet, and a back elbow there by the challenger. Oh, another! Oh, what a spear!
That was just desperation on Lashley's behalf. Drew Galloway was picking up steam, partner, and he did the right thing. Lashley did the right thing, yeah.
Referee Brian Hebner is at 5. Who will make it to their feet first? Can either man get up after what we've seen? Lashley to one knee. Drew Galloway right behind him. Oh! Thunderous chop. And Lashley, he's got him. Lashley had Drew Galloway locked up there. Galloway fights free. Oh! And another running boot. Lashley all the way to the floor.
Let me tell you something, with the height and the weight of the champion Drew Galloway, when he throws a boot, he really throws it, and it hurts. Talk about damage.
Drew Galloway going after Lashley here on the outside. Lashley has become such a changed man over the past number of months. He's so dangerous in or outside of the ring. Remember the brawl in the gym these two had as Lashley.
Lashley has always been a dangerous competitor. He's always been a dangerous man. He just took it to a whole new level. Took the rule book, threw it out, and said he's just going to do what he wants to do, and nobody's going to stop him.
See the look in the eyes of Lashley here. He wants to become world champion. Reversal by Galloway, and this time Lashley goes shoulder first into the steel steps. Lashley down, writhing in pain. Drew Galloway now starting to build some momentum.
Saw that Lashley readjusted that head, man.
Galloway looking for a Celtic cross.
Oh, no.
A Celtic cross on the steel steps.
That has to be it. Lashley's out.
Think about the spine of Lashley going into the steel steps. One more look if you can take this.
He's stopping the count. Drew stopped it.
Drew Galloway wants to inflict. Oh, does Galloway have in mind now? Lashley is on the steel steps.
Oh, wow. I think I know what's going on here, partner. Drew Galloway grew up idolizing Bret the Hitman Hart. That was his favorite wrestler. And you know what? Even to this day now, Bret Hart often talks about Drew Galloway and says nothing but great things about him. Maybe a little tribute there.
The sharpshooter on the steel steps. It was broken up by referee Brian Hebner, but how much damage was done as Galloway delivers another Claymore kick.
And think about it. You hit what was that? The thing on the steps you put Lashley on.
Celtic cross.
You hit the Celtic cross, right? Let's see a replay of this right here. Look at the boot. Straight to the matchmaker of Lashley. So you hit the Celtic cross, then you put on a sharpshooter to take out the legs, and then you hit him again with a claymore outside the ring. That's keep you from getting up.
And now you have a table. Now the world champion with the table outside the ring.
This may be an exclamation point.
Lashley made it back to his feet. Lashley was up momentarily. So the count stopped as Drew Galloway, I don't think, was expecting Lashley not to get up. He continued to go with his game plan and go after a table.
Right. What is that game plan? What does Drew Galloway have in mind for Lashley right now?
Lashley up on the table here. We've seen so much tonight at Slammiversary. And now you've got the challenger for the World Championship on a table at ringside in a match that has to end in knockout or tap out.
We've seen a lot of crazy things here tonight.
Oh, boy.
And the champion is saying that he is going to fly.
At 6'7", 255 pounds, Drew Galloway! Crash and burn through the table! Drew Galloway put it all on the line with this. this.
Look at Drew Galloway fly over the top rope like Superman. But he crashed at it. He crashed hard.
Count him. Lashley says start the count. Brian Hebner at 3. 4. Good job, Bobby. Good job. Now at 5, and we're halfway to crowning a new world champion.
Hey, come on.
Lashley broke the count to deliver more offense.
Well, that's a smart thing to do, too. If your opponent is moving, he has the opportunity to get up.
Yeah, it looked like Drew was going to beat the count, and Lashley wanted to stop Drew Galloway from getting to his feet. And now Lashley delivering shots and forearms. Lashley says count him. Lashley says start the count. Brian Hebner now at 2. Lashley is inside the ring now. Drew Galloway still down on the outside. Brian Hebner quickly makes it to 5. Can Drew Galloway beat the count? Will the world champion be defeated? Now at 8, 2 seconds away. Galloway's up.
Oh, man.
A bloodied and battered world champion is up.
And he's seething right now, Daddy.
Drew rose from the wreckage of that busted table.
Oh, my God, a headbutt to the eye, Lashley.
And now the world champion fight. Lashley caught him with an armbar. Crossface. Lashley's got Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway is going to tap out. Lashley pulling back. Galloway trying to get to his feet.
Lashley's leaning in, trying to keep him from getting up, but the champ's
Galloway's up. Galloway's got Lashley.
Tombstone power driver back. Galloway.
That's it. That's got to do it. Brian Hebner starts the count. Champion and challenger are down.
I don't know if he got all of it the way he wanted to. Talking about Galloway.
Listen to this place.
The champion.
Drew's up. Lashley's still down. The count will continue.
And he's looking. He's summoning it. He's calling for it.
Son of a bitch.
Claymore sidestepped. Big shot by Lashley.
Big right hand.
That's Lashley. He's got another submission maneuver. Drew Galloway is fading. Look at Lashley. Look at the torque.
Yeah.
The arm is trapped. The head is trapped. And the world champion is out. The world champion is out.
Lashley's in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new TNA World Champion, the Destroyer, Lashley.
It had to end in tap out or knockout. And Drew Galloway was in a submission maneuver, but he was knocked out before he could tap out. And Lashley, the Destroyer, is a 3-time world champion.
Lashley caught him with that big right hand, knocked out the champion, so to speak, and then he followed in. And once he put the clutch on, once he clamped down, cut off the blood, cut off the oxygen, the champion was done.
The doctor's in the ring now as they take a look at the now former world champion Drew Galloway. Lashley standing tall with the world championship. What does every other member of the roster now think? That Lashley is the world champion.
2 words, Daddy, and I just gotta borrow this phrase where they're saying, who's next? Is it me?
A valiant effort. As we take another look, Galloway was looking for a Claymore, it was sidestepped, and what a punch, what a shot, a knockout blow.
Unbelievable.
And then you can see Lashley, the arm was trapped there. Drew Galloway, and that lean forward right there, or lean back. And that was it.
Cut off the blood flow. And you the blood flow, you cut off the oxygen, you cut off the oxygen.
Brian Hebner was there to stop it right there. He saw that Galloway was fading and the eyes were rolling in the back of his head. Brian Hebner said, that's it. This match is over. The Lashley era is upon us. The era of the Destroyer. It's a whole new world.
This is Eric Young's 4th Slammiversary main event. Of any Impact wrestler on the active roster, no one has won more titles than Eric Young. No one has wrestled in more matches than Eric Young. But what might be the deciding factor tonight is who is accompanying Young to the ring, Diener and Joe Doran.
Violent by Design is the family Eric Young has created in his own image. A family he's created to feel at home in a world that he feels has rejected him and his kind. And he hopes to culminate that journey with championship gold at this historic event.
Josh Alexander is undefeated at Slammiversary, retaining championships especially all 3 times the last 3 consecutive years. But you can see Josh Alexander as he makes his way to the ring, how much he thinks of the history of Impact Wrestling. On his knee pads, tributes to Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, and his singlet is inspired by Kurt Angle's time in the Main Event Mafia.
All incredible wrestlers who have formed the very foundation of what Impact Wrestling is today, a foundation that Josh Alexander hopes to take into the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Slammiversary main event of the evening. It is for the Impact World Championship, scheduled for one fall. When the bell rings, the referee will be Brian Hebner. Introducing first to my left, he is accompanied by and represents Violent by Design, the challenger, Eric Young. His opponent in the corner to my right, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, he is the defending Impact World Champion, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
At ringside, Josh Alexander's wife Jade and their young son Jet. They were there in attendance at Rebellion back in April, the night that Josh Alexander's mission came to an end and captured the Impact World title from Moose. They are back here at ringside tonight for Slammiversary, but considering what we saw Eric Young do this past Thursday night on Access TV, the pile driver on Josh Alexander to the exposed wood, the bloody mess that Alexander was left in, could this be a brutal night for the Alexander family?
It absolutely could. Eric Young calls his group Violent by Design for a reason, and he showed us exactly what that reason was this past week on Access TV, and I have no doubt the lengths he'll go to here tonight to bring that title home.
The early struggle here, Eric Young. This is his 8th ever matchup here at Slammiversary. He has run the gamut in this company, from Team Canada to Don't Fire Eric to World Elite, defending TNA, becoming Impact World Champion, and now Violent by Design. His journey has been fascinating, but he doesn't care about the history, frankly, Ray Wald. He cares about winning the Impact World title tonight.
He doesn't look into the past. He doesn't look behind him. He only looks one direction, that's forward into the future he hopes to create, the future he hopes to found on his own, not on Impact Wrestling's terms, not on TNA's terms, on Eric Young and Violent by Design's terms.
On the mat, who do you give the advantage to in this match?
I mean, we're talking pure catches, catch-can wrestling. It's hard to make an argument against Josh Alexander. You talk about him making his singlet in the mirror image of Kurt Angle's from his time here. And that is exactly the type of wrestler that we know Josh Alexander to be. Eric Young, his advantage comes from the chaos he creates in any ring he steps in, the psychological warfare he likes to play.
And a special note regarding this matchup, you can see on your screen, Brian Hebner officiating this main event matchup. Not only is it his final main event pay-per-view matchup, but the final matchup he will officiate in his storied career. Oh, thank Brian Hebner for all his contributions to Impact Wrestling.
Brian and his whole family, important parts of the pro wrestling industry. We are so happy to have him here as this matchup picks up.
Whoa! And down goes Young. And Alexander all over the leader of Violent by Design.
And Eric Young showing us he can go when it comes to a pure wrestling style. But as this matchup goes on, I am telling you, the sick and sinister side of Eric Young is going to make itself known.
Important fact regarding both of Josh Alexander's championship defenses against Moose and against Ishii, they're both longer than 23 minutes. Only one singles match in EY's Impact career has gone that long, so you gotta think that edge could go to Alexander the longer this match goes on, but still, the element of Violent by Design could be the X factor.
No one is doubting Josh Alexander's conditioning. On a both literal and metaphorical sense, he's the Iron Man of Impact Wrestling.
The rolling senton. And now look at this. Oh! A little best moonsault ever there. Little tribute to Christopher Daniels. And now Eric Young went for one of his own.
Neither competitor landed the moonsault, but already taking high risk here.
Oh!
Whoa!
Forehead to forehead. Young and Alexander.
They both had the same idea, meeting in the center of the ring. Neither one giving an inch.
Well, now look at Alexander. Oh, feeling these heavy strikes from Young.
Equilibrium maybe knocked off a little bit for the walking weapon. You get the right shot upside the ear, cut that is covered by that protective padding, but it can knock you for a loop.
Lighten up the chest of Young.
Now, right now, it's just two competitors testing each other's mettle in the center of the ring.
Oh, a boot right to the face. Oh, now look at these open palm strikes here by Alexander. Alexander all over Eric Young.
And is this good for Alexander? That's the question. This is the side of Alexander that he's going to bring out as he looks down to his knee pad.
A little tribute to Samoa Joe. The face wash here in the corner. I love it.
Channeling the legends of Impact past is Josh Alexander.
The Samoan submission machine would be proud.
The crowd here in Nashville firmly in the corner of Josh Alexander as EY lifts the champ up and drops him down.
That was very high on the shoulders. There's the cover to win the title and a kick out. Remember the surgically repaired neck of Josh Alexander.
And let's not forget what Eric Young likes to close his matchups out with, that pile driver just like he did this past week. Could the condition of Alexander's neck be worse than we might imagine?
Only a few days removed from that assault. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. On the entranceway with a table, that is Diener.
Violent by Design has some designs of their own here for the Impact World Champion.
And the table set up at ringside. And you gotta believe Young wants to utilize it, but right now just trying to torture Josh Alexander with a top rope.
He wants to drive the Impact World Champion through that table. One more step on his journey to crowning glory and stand atop all of Impact Wrestling. But now it's EY sent to the outside. Now teetering!
The table was set up by Diener. Oh, and Young down to a knee.
Desperately trying to hold on. As the walking weapon takes off.
Oh. Young able to halt Alexander, now going to the top turnbuckle.
Josh trying to meet him up top there. Perhaps trying to throw Eric Young off the top rope. UI holds on.
Oh! Down goes Alexander. Oh, drop! Callihan Avenue champion! Cover! Oh, kick out by Alexander.
We've seen Eric Young put matches away with that as well. Trying to get this one done relatively early.
Rolls out of the ring and looking underneath the ring.
Oh no, he's not looking underneath the ring. He's trying to repeat a little bit of history. You see him unhooking our canvas here. Having similar designs to what happened this past Thursday on Impact on Access TV. Could be looking to cause some real pain to Josh Alexander.
And now Young once again trying to tear up the ring. Alexander trying to battle back.
He gave just enough time for Josh Alexander to get back to his feet. An opportunity to fight back, but the minute that wood underneath gets exposed, it's dangerous territory for anybody involved.
Oh! Overhead belly to belly. Now Alexander taking offense to Eric Young.
Quickening up the pace a little bit as he throws a look to his wife and son.
Oh, and it looked like Young was very confident going into that, and it's Alexander who turns it around. Powerbomb! Shoulders down to retain the title.
Step over another. Shades of Samoa Joe there. Powerbomb floating right over into the grab.
Oh, and Dana eats a right hand. And now the big man touring. Oh! Alexander knew this was going to happen, knew he was going to have to deal with touring, especially come Slammiversary.
You had to believe that Josh Alexander came in knowing that very well.
Crossbody to retain the title. Young able to kick out.
He came in here with the game plan ready to fight with eyes in the back of his head. But that's the kind of champion Josh Alexander is. He breathes Impact Wrestling. He sweats Impact Wrestling. He bleeds Impact Wrestling. He'll fight an army if he has to stand atop it.
Oh, hold on a second. Thinking about the C4 spike, perhaps. And now it's Young. Oh! Ooh! Shades of Jeff Jarrett. Cover. Kick out by Alexander.
And EY saying, you want to throw back into the annals of Impact Wrestling history, I can play that game too.
Pulling one of the Impact Hall of Famer's best shots out of his back pocket, but still, Alexander able to kick out.
And this entire evening has been riddled with history. Both history being made and history being relived. As these two competitors walk through a storybook of the greatest hits of Impact Wrestling as they both try to stand atop the mountain.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Young was thinking about the pile driver once again. Now it's Alexander going for the C4 spike. Alexander goes to the ankle lock.
That's one of his other greatest hits. Closed out a lot of matches with that, but EY wiggles his way free.
Face first into the middle turnbuckle goes Alexander. Alexander picking up the pace here. Oh, black hole slam! Allow this and a kick out by Alexander.
And you know the sordid history between Eric Young and Abyss as well.
Young is thinking of everything he can possibly conjure to put away Alexander.
The crowd here in the Asylum letting us know this is wrestling. This is Impact Wrestling.
Now Young, great right hand in the corner that he briefly dismantled thanks to the help of Joe Doring and Diener.
And you have to imagine he has not forgotten about that. No, not the mind of Eric Young, the sinister, twisted mind of Eric Young. Oh, as he levels that right hand to the side of the head, into the jaw of the walking weapon.
Will this world belong to Eric Young? Can he walk out of Slammiversary as the new Impact World Champion?
He will do whatever it takes to get there.
Oh, taken off his feet by Alexander.
Little standing STO action there. Christopher Daniels been known to do that too, more and more. Wait.
You mentioned Christopher Daniels. There it is! The best moonsault ever! Here's the cover and a kick out!
Channeling the fallen angel, but it is still not enough to put away Eric Young.
Look at this. Oh! Right to the face, I'd say, of Eric Young, and somehow the leader of VBD is still in this. And once again, Alexander wanted the C4 spike.
Oh.
Young trying to prevent it.
He wants it desperately. He's not giving it up too easily.
Oh! Straight right.
And one more time, looking for it. Young is fighting it with every inch of his being.
Young drops his body weight, grabbing onto the leg. Oh, look at the power!
What?
Styles clash! Styles clash! Can he get the shoulders down?
Could be!
Go kick out!
And another trip into the history books is for Josh Alexander as he floats back into the ankle lock. Dead center of the ring, a bad place for the challenger right now.
Can he snap the ankle of Eric Young here at Slammiversary and retain his championship?
And Josh Alexander, his frustration has been building. He wants to put this one away. He wants to end this one right now and walk into the future of this company as its champion.
And Young trying to get to the bottom rope, but look at this great finding the leg. It's Alexander.
Now, dropping all his weight into the middle of the ring. Eric Young is going to have to crawl and carry the full body weight. What the hell?
The hell? Alexander got Young to tap, but Brian Hebner didn't even see it because of Diener.
Diener throwing that powder in the eyes of Brian Hebner.
The official's blinded, and now Diener gets involved, and he pays for it.
Doring up on the apron, catches a boot for his trouble.
Oh, and right to the back of Young, and Alexander knew this was going to happen. He knew he was going to have to deal with every last member of Violent by Design. He wants this fight.
And despite every trick in the book that they keep pulling out, Alexander is ready to answer.
And now the monster stopped by Alexander.
And Alexander looking at that table.
Oh my God, oh my God! Oh, slam through the table!
Take a look. Shades of Kurt Angle, the Hall of Famer, the Olympic Slam through the table on the outside. And now, maybe now, as Jen and Jet look on, the threat of Violent by Design has dissipated at least enough for the champion to hold on.
This is awesome! This is awesome! This is awesome!
Oh, now look inside the ring. Diener with the VBD flagpole.
He's ready to stand toe-to-toe, or flag-to-toe, should I say. Oh, no!
I guess Coach DeLore left his hockey stick and flag out here. The official is still blinded inside the ring. Oh!
Flag for a flag.
A hockey stick across the back. Oh, my God. Oh, toe shot to the head.
It's gotta be. It could be.
Alexander kicked out. They're on their feet here in the asylum in Nashville, Tennessee. Boom!
The sickening thud of that guitar and that look of surprise in Eric Young's face is reflected in us all as we can't believe it either. And now he has his opportunity to tear this ring apart, expose the wooden beams underneath, and do the damage he really wants to do.
And Brian Hebner is still struggling with his vision right now, trying to right himself, and obviously trying to get Eric Young to reconsider this. I don't know if that's going to work.
Good luck. There is no negotiating with the leader of Violent by Design.
No. Going for the pile driver on the exposed wood. Oh, not again.
Good God.
Cover for the Impact World title. No.
You have got to be kidding me. Take a look at this. The pile driver, the exposed wood, the head of the champion crackling off that.
Remember, Josh Alexander's career nearly ended due to a broken neck, a surgically repaired neck into the exposed wood.
And now beaten, bloodied, dropped onto that neck. And Eric Young is not done yet.
Hell no! Come on!
Good God.
Alexander finds a way out and
go back into the ankle lock. An ingenious counter there to Eric Young. And now the ankle lock one more time, locked in the center of the ring.
Young battles his way out. The headgear's flying off. Alexander sits down Young.
Strikes at the wound on his forehead, looking to set it up. The C4 spike!
Payback! Payback! The C4 spike! Josh Alexander is the future of Impact Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still Impact World Champion, the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander.
Eric Young has been an indelible part of the past of this company, but you sometimes gotta kick down the door on your way to the future, and the Walking Weapon has done just that.
Take a look back here at the conclusion of this matchup. Eric Young sat down by the Uranagi shades of Samoa Joe. It was channeling the 20 years of Impact Wrestling that fired up Josh Alexander, and then with the exposed wood, Eric Young paid for his own actions with the C4 spike from Josh Alexander. Tonight we celebrated 20 years of this company.
Ladies and gentlemen, TNA's Slammiversary continues with the following 1-fall contest for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. Introducing team number 1, the Challengers. First from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And his tag team partner from the City of Angels, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Don West, earlier today, I saw you talking with AJ Styles and the Fallen Angel, and I know that you had to ask them what the plan was that they have in store to neutralize Gail Kim. Get it out. Come clean. Don't backtrack with me now.
I'll tell you a little secret a little bit later on.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Gail Kim, Wildcat Chris Harris, Cowboy James Storm, the NWA World Tag Team Champions, America's Most Wanted.
I guess it's safe to say that the record books don't lie.
We looked through the record books all the way back to,
Of course.
What are you asking me? Wildcat just had Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Wildcat's dad. All right, but that'll get you out of here. What? Keep your eye right there on.
What's Storm doing?
I don't know. It's like he's hiding something. Or checking for something.
Anyway, regroup and pick up your
Thank you. I
thoughts
don't
when
know
it
what
comes to
the
the
deal is.
longest reigning tag team champions, a TNA record. And we went through the record books earlier today.
All the way back to 75. Nobody has held the belts as long as they have 8 months and a week.
Yes, they hold the gold. 8 months plus 1 week. America's Most Wanted, Storm and Harris, have held the gold. And tonight, it's at stake here at Slammiversary. Styles and Daniels, for whatever reason, you know, AMW has really had their number. And I guess the biggest reason has been Gail Kim.
Well, she's obviously somebody that has such ability in the ring that, you know, she can foil you in so many ways. And Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles should have been smarter than that in the past. And they've been bragging on and on about they have a neutralizer. And yes, I talked to both of them. And no, they're not letting me know what it is. But when you would talk to them, Mike, you'd see this grin come across their faces. You'd see this little sparkle in their eyes. They know what it takes to take Gail Kim out of this. And I think it's one of those deals where they're wanting Gail Kim to interfere. They want Gail Kim to try to be a part of this match because they've got something for her.
You know, I've been surprised that Styles and Daniels haven't had more success against AMW. And when you talk to them, I think they share that same feeling. But they realize that Gail Kim has just interfered time after time. It's kept them away from the tag team gold. Let's see if they do have a plan. Neutralize Gail Kim, and at the same time, maybe they can win the tag team titles and stop this 8+ month run of America's Most Wanted.
And let's face it, as good as the phenomenal AJ Styles and the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels are, and they are good. They are absolutely incredible. America's Most Wanted are what a tag team is all about. They know what the belts mean. They know how to keep the belts on their shoulders. They know how to have a title reign. They know how to win it when they lose it. I mean, these guys work together so well. That's why they are the greatest tag team in TNA history.
And you heard the interview with JB prior to the match, Don. It's 4 years America's Most Wanted here in TNA. How many tag teams stay together in this era for 4 years? Shoulder block by Styles, then springs in. Storm caught him with the elbow. Quickly, AJ shot up into the ropes. Great ability and agility as Styles lands on his feet and then gets tremendous leg extension with the drop kick. That's how you do it, is what he said.
You got that right. He just killed him with that drop kick, and nobody, I mean nobody, lays a drop kick on you like the phenomenal AJ Styles. Something about the way he does it, it's a thing of beauty. And I've always thought of these two working together that they would be magic, and they are at times. But you're not truly magical until you know how to get the win, you know how to get the finish. And they've got to do it here tonight. But they've got to be relentless. They've got to be worked together so well.
We talked about it for years. Styles and Daniels, rivals in the X Division, but you always had that thought in the back of your mind, didn't you?
The dream team.
The dream team. If you put them together as a team, you think that they would have to succeed, but because what AMW and Gail Kim have done to keep them from that success, I think it's really gotten under the skin of two men who in the past have been tag team champions, but just not with each other.
Yeah, but one thing you can't take away from America's Most Wanted, and that's their confidence and their cockiness, and that's exactly what they do. They let you think you get the momentum. They let you think you're taking control of the match, and then they do just like this. You can see Wildcat, but wow, Christopher Daniels turns it right around.
Oh, he sure did. Rolled through, grabbed the arm of the Wildcat, Chris Harris, and arm barred him, but then Harris surprised Daniels and caught him with a forearm shot.
Oh, look at that agility right there by Christopher Daniels. He's somebody that just has so much charisma, just oozes out of his body. But Wildcat, if there's one thing advantage he has, it's strength. And you can tell, oh man, takes a shortcut right there.
Poked him right in the eyes. Advantage now AMW while Daniels tries to regroup and clear the cobwebs and try to clear his vision at the same time. Right back to the arm goes Chris Harris.
Oh, look at I mean, Fallen Angel just comes at you so many different ways. And, oh, now just stepping on the head, grinding it into the man.
Oh, I love it. Just put on the brakes, put the big boot right to the back of the head, and then drives with all of his weight. That boot to the back. Harris goes right into the canvas. Drop kick by Daniels.
Now think about this. Both those guys right there, Daniels and of course AJ, have held X Division. Oh, nice shot. I'm not making a comment.
Go ahead, Don.
Oh, I'm not making a Oh, man. This is getting even worse.
perfectly placed drop toe hold by Daniels.
Twice.
And AMW, well, Storm sent outside. Storm going to try and skin the cat.
He does skin it, but he thinks he's got AJ, and or Daniels, and he sends his own partner out.
Yeah, skinned the cat back in, but you're right, he took his own man right out with him, and there you go, Storm.
Well, when you're concentrating on skinning the cat like that, you don't realize who is in front of me. That's how teamwork's done. What a shot! I'm telling you, AJ and Daniels are working to perfection. They're even dressing alike. They're showing unity. They're showing that they are on the same page.
And they're showing confidence as well. How about the smile that just cracked the face of Christopher Daniels? You don't see the fallen angel too many times in the heat of the battle. With a smile like that, he's so happy. Directed traffic, pulled down the top rope, and AJ took out both members of AMW.
I was going to say earlier, as we see right here, is Daniels coming right over there. Oh, drops that elbow right down. Think about this. Daniels and AJ both had X Division gold, but yet they have both also had tag team gold, but never together.
Pin attempt by the fallen angel, but Storm able to avoid the 3 count. They're chanting for the fallen angel, and he turns it over to the phenomenal one.
Oh, you see the possibilities of this team, and man, they are just doing it. Oh, one right after the other. The teamwork is right out of a page of AMW.
Styles from outside took Storm and drove him right into the boots of Daniels, and then went right for the pin, but not able to gain the 3 count. Forearm shot by AJ. Gonna bring Storm back out towards the middle of the ring, and a scooping mid-ring slam. Airborne. Ooh, look at that knee drop.
Man, I'm telling you, AMW has got to be wondering who they're facing tonight, because it's not the same team they've seen in the past. And you can feel that, Mike. You had to feel it too when you saw them today. There was just something about the way their mannerisms. Oh, choke, hit him in the neck, man. That'll make him lose your breath. And dives right under. AJ just, when you talk about making decisions in the ring, nobody does it better.
Well, you're right. Impromptu move by Styles, sliding through the legs of Harris to avoid him, but he didn't see that one coming. Harris taking that top rope, pulling it down. As AJ went to spring back, instead he crashes and burns on the floor.
And that's what they do. They bide their time, and they wait for their opportunity. And now you can see it's just become a fight. It's just become a brawl right here in front of us.
Daniels to join the fray as well, so all 4 men are involved outside the ring. Oh, headbutt by Daniels to the Wildcat Chris Harrison, rocks him with the right hand. Styles and Storm on the other side of the building fight it out, but Daniels getting the better of it there. Great elbow.
Right in front of us, Gail Kim is now, if we get on the back of Daniels. You saw she came in and raked his back. Let's see, and then you see the fight going on there between Storm and AJ.
Boy, tough to follow this action, isn't it?
I feel sorry for the camera guys in there as we're trying to catch everything. But that was what, again, Gail Kim able to come in. And I didn't see any neutralizer there.
I didn't either. What we talked about earlier, we broke it down in the taglines. The fact that she's been the difference maker in the previous meetings between these 2 teams. And look at this match. Momentum now totally in favor of AMW because of that.
Oh, what a move by AJ. Just again being thrown twice. Oh, nice move by Storm. You got to give him credit. He saw AJ go up. He hit the feet, and look at AJ. Look at the pain. He's out of air. He's trying to catch his breath.
I mean, he just landed right across that steel guardrail, and meanwhile, on the opposite side of the arena, the Wildcat Chris Harris, he just tossed Daniels into the safety rail on this side, back first.
We're trying, folks. These guys are just going at it right after another. And now you see here, they're throwing AJ into the ring where Wildcat Chris Harris is waiting for him.
And pin, 2, shoulder up, even before the 2 count by AJ.
A little nonchalant right there by the Wildcat. You don't do that with phenomenal AJ Styles. That's the crown winner you're talking about there.
You're right. Only Triple Crown winner, World's Heavyweight Champion, the NWA title holder, as well as X Division champion and NWA tag title holder. Great clothesline by the southpaw. Left arm lariat by the Wildcat, but leads to just another 2 count.
You saw right there what the Wildcat does. I mean, that time he wasn't nonchalant with it. He went and tried to wrap him up and get a quick pin. And you got to give him credit, he adapted, and this is what they do. They get it going their way, and Daniel's still not quite recovered since he got rammed into the rail there.
It's what they do best. You see Gail Kim get involved. She's up on the apron to distract the referee. AMW to milk that 5 count that they have before the other man gets out of the ring. Storm drops down for the pin attempt on AJ. But AMW has turned this thing in their favor. They're cut off the ring. They go back to the tag team basics, and they remain in control.
Oh, look at AJ. Nice kick, though, right to the leg, and but Storm follows it back and then levels it with another one. And then goes over and gives a shot to Daniels, who's still reeling.
And they come right back for the pin. 2 count on AJ, who barely got the arm up. What an exchange of kicks between the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm and the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, AJ's not been the same since Storm laid him on top of that rail. When he was on top of it and put his feet out from under him, AJ just seems like he can't catch his breath, and he just can't seem to get any speed, and now look at the power. This is what the Wildcat's all about. Nobody does this better. He can hold him up there forever and lets the blood rush to his head.
And does, and then drops him down, crashing down with that high vertical suplex.
Oh, you heard him yell. That was beautiful. And it is. I got to admit, it's a thing of beauty. He does it as good as anybody I've ever seen.
Decides that he's not even going to go for the pinfall at this time. Instead, throttling AJ with the chokehold right in front of the referee.
And this is what AMW does so well, Mike. They let you get confident. They let you think it's all you, and then all of a sudden they start humiliating you, and that's what they're doing.
And you can see with what Harris just did moments ago, the choke of AJ. It just points out what you said just minutes before that AJ, ever since that problem out on the arena floor with the guardrail, he hasn't been able to get all of that air, all of that wind right back into his lungs.
Oh, if you don't get oxygen to the lungs or to the brain, I'm telling you, it makes for a long time. And then he's spinning. Oh, he's trying to make the tag. Missed it by millimeters.
You can almost sense here that Styles realizes how important it is to make the tag. AMW doing everything to cut him off and avoid that, but Daniels in for the save before AMW can get the 3 count.
Andrew Thomas tells him to get out, but it was a great save by the Fallen Angel. He had to do it. AJ Styles is in trouble. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him in this kind of trouble. But this guy has willpower beyond anybody's imagination.
What Storm have in store for AJ now? From the middle rope and actually perched up on top. Oh, AJ fighting him off. Knees. There it is!
He hits the Pele! And what a Pele with the World Cup going on around us! That was one of the best Peles I've ever seen! Wow!
Who's better at improv in the ring than the phenomenal AJ Styles? Pele out of nowhere. I know I didn't see that one coming, and I know Storm certainly didn't either.
You were seeing him use the knees to the head, and that's how you get a tag in. Daniels goes over, gives him one, and then brings one back to him.
I mean, Daniels now rested after being able to recuperate outside, and he's taking on both members of America's Most Wanted. Enziguri takes down Harris, scooping a slam for Storm.
Oh, look at this. Oh, a little moonsault like he does there off not the BME, but, and then he sets it, gets out of the way, and an elbow by Harris right on Storm.
Right hands directed to the jaw of the Wildcat. Chris Harris reverses Daniels and shoots him off. Off the ropes, gonna go for the Bulldog, but instead it's reversed by Daniels.
Oh, look at this, he got it pinned, and again Gail Kim interferes. Oh man, AJ Styles neutralizes it right there. He throws it right in the ring.
Just tossed it right into the ring.
Wait a minute! What is that? Who is that?
What the hell?
That's what you call a neutralizer right there!
Look at the size of her!
Man alive! Gail Kim doesn't know what to do!
What? Got a throttle. Who the hell is this?
Wow, she just slaps her down!
What?
Now that's what you call neutralization!
Look at the size of her!
Oh, that
just choke slam Gail Kim!
Oh, buddy, don't get in an arm wrestling kind. Look at her! She just physically just manhandles her, Mike! Manhandles her!
What the hell are we witnessing here? We're seeing the neutralization! What a plan this is by Styles and Daniels!
They told you they had it! And look at she just one shot right after another!
I don't know who she is, but this is pretty effective, isn't it? Gail Kim being carted to the back!
So much for Gail Kim, that's what you do right there! Find somebody that got a little size advantage, and that's what she had.
Meanwhile, AMW able to regroup on during that situation, and now look out for a double team on Daniels, but Styles saw that one coming.
Took too long, and roll up right here, got it! Oh, man, I thought it was over. I thought it was over.
2 count only though, Daniels on the verge of winning the tag team titles. Angel's Wings attempt blocked by Harris.
And he goes over and gives a shot to AJ for good measure.
Now that may be the most important aspect of the move. Take Styles out of the match. Roll up now. Daniels pin, leg straight to Harris.
Oh, just crushed Daniels with a chair.
Storm from outside with the steel chair. Daniels has been knocked out. Pin.
1, 2, no. Oh, listen to this crowd. They thought it was over.
So did I.
I did too.
Steel,
but it's not.
Steel chair shot to the head from outside. There's the tag. AJ's legal. Referee saw it. Spring
away. Wow.
Flying forearm shot.
He went all the way across the ring.
Storm tried to roll him up, but AJ blocked it. Inverted DDT.
Man, they're on fire right now. You can feel something special happening in that ring, and here it is.
Gonna go pump handle here. Oh, took him down across the knee. Gutbuster. Drove him down stomach first. Styles positioning the Wildcat. Points to the corner. And headed outside. AJ, middle rope, top rope, top
Here
floor.
he goes.
Here he comes.
Oh, he went for the spinal tap and he misses it. The spinal tap fell short, and oh, that's a high risk move.
You don't see him miss that one very often. And how many big matches through the 4 years of TNA have we seen him win? What does Harris have?
He's got the handcuffs that he brings down. He's got him in his hands.
Got him wrapped around his knuckles. You're right.
AJ's in no shape either.
That's like hitting somebody with brass knucks.
Oh, this is awful.
Knockout blow.
Makes me so mad.
No,
1, 2.
No way.
Oh, he pulls him out. He said he hit him with the knuckle. Look at that. He's telling him what happened.
How many times have we seen that from AMW?
A little bit of their own medicine.
You're right.
He cracked him right there into the steps. Oh, he cracked Daniels into those steps.
Styles and Daniels, they did have a plan in place to neutralize Gail Kim, but America's Most Wanted is in control here and on the verge of retaining their titles.
Oh, you can see there, AJ is still knocked out from those handcuffs that were used. They're setting him up for the death sentence. Oh, but, Daniels in, and now he's got a hold of him. Yes!
Death Valley driver by Daniels. He motions for Styles. Somersault over, pin. 2.
Yes!
No, just 2.
What a match.
What do they have to do here to win the gold? Styles tags Daniels. He's legal. Fallen Angel, what do you have up your sleeve? Gonna go Angel's wings now?
Here he's got it set up, and look at that Wildcat fighting it
Block.
off.
Storm charges and decked him with the clothesline.
That's the teamwork that America's Most Wanted does so well. It was one of those situations where Daniels had to get it hit. He had to hit it there. He had to finish it off, and now the cockiness. Setting up for the super kick.
Went for the super kick, and you're right. How egotistical can you be? Put the cowboy hat on. Daniels caught him with the boot. Ready for Angel's wings?
Yeah!
He Angel's winged him right onto the cowboy hat.
1, 2, no, man!
Elbow drop by Harris to the back of referee Andrew Thomas, and he tosses him out.
Oh, this is just gone crazy now. As you can see, AJ goes right at him. Into the corner right there. It's Wildcat out of it.
NWA World Tag Team titles hang in the balance. Harris shot off into the corner. Oh, man. AJ went head first into the turnbuckle.
Wait a minute. I believe he's got a bottle. The Storm has a bottle in his hand.
That's probably what he's hiding under the ring earlier. He just knocked out Harris with that beer bottle. He hit his own partner in the back of the head.
And look at this. Daniels has got Wildcat. And he's telling AJ to go up top. Wildcat's been knocked out with a bottle, and there he slams him down. Dog splash!
Andrew Thomas back in the ring. Moonsault BME. 2.
They got it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, and new NWA World Tag Team Champions, the phenomenal AJ Styles and the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
How's that for a little history at Slammiversary? The 8-month-plus reign of America's Most Wanted comes to an end. Styles and Daniels, they had a plan to neutralize Gail Kim, but bottom line, they won the titles themselves.
They sure did. And look at that frog splash. And then here comes the best moonsault ever. And it's over. It's over. And their new champion crowned. Everybody's on their feet. They did have the neutralizer, and America's Most Wanted is in shock, at least Storm is. I don't even think Wildcats come to yet. And look at them celebrating in the crowd.
Join in the celebration.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Tag Team Championship. Introducing first your World Tag Team Champions, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian.
Just on a side note, I think I got to start reading, paying more attention to Dixie Carter's tweets. I know what I knew about Christian Cage.
Exactly.
I only go online bi-weekly. I share the internet with a few other families, so I don't get thrown in a lot. That's what happens. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Bi-weekly.
And their opponents, introducing first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Unique situation that brought together Kurt Angle and AJ Styles as a tag team. It was actually when Christopher Daniels and Kazarian, the defending World Tag Team Champions, kept interfering in matches where Kurt was involved. Kurt was PO'd at that. Agrees to team with AJ as they challenge tonight for tag team gold.
And his tag team partner from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
P1, baby, P1. You know what that stands for, right?
Phenomenal one.
Exactly. Love that. It's pretty cool little thing, P1. He had one of his hats earlier today. Pretty cool. In the back there, P1.
AJ's head isn't going to be in the game.
He's peed off.
Repeatedly distracted by Daniels and Kazarian's accusations. He needs to stay in the moment. He needs to stay focused here. If you think about it, he's got the perfect tag team partner, but now he's got to concentrate on one thing, and that's winning the World Tag Team titles.
Well, absolutely. Listen, if AJ lets his emotions get the better of him, there's definitely going to be a problem here. And I don't know, I can see the champions retaining, but I think Kurt Angle will try his best to keep AJ intact mentally.
I don't think anyone can deny that AJ Styles and Kurt Angle, two of the most talented wrestlers ever, side roll for Kazarian in a 2 count. But Styles and Angle, their opponents tonight, have a huge advantage when I look at it when it comes to the experience edge as a team working together.
Tell you what, man, you are not going to see a better drop kick, and he does it back-to-back. Hence why he's phenomenal.
Who gets better extension with their legs on that drop kick than AJ Styles ever in the history of the business? Tell me.
It's his core, in the middle of his body. That's why he gets that explosiveness from that strong core he has in the middle of his body, man. Amazing drop kicking ability. Oh, look at that.
Wow. Oh, able to slide underneath the steel. Has Kazarian in his sights. Springboards off the guardrail with a flying forearm shot.
What a great camera shot. You can see
did you see that? I'm not sure whether our camera picked it up or not. Daniel circled around right in front of the broadcast table. Angle saw him coming, and Angle went flying off the apron with a clothesline that decked and dropped Daniels outside. Now Kazarian rolled back in. Can AJ take advantage right here, right now?
Oh, look at the height right there. Shin right across face.
Airborne with the knee drop leads to just a 1 count as Kazarian quickly powers out. But you can see that Kazarian's looking to the corner to try and get Daniels in. Meanwhile, Styles turns it over to Kurt. And the double team suplex does its damage.
I like this team right here.
Watch Kurt cover.
Of Angle and AJ, I'm telling you. Two completely different styles, and it's just where AJ will just fly all over this ring and do some amazing athletic things, and where Kurt Angle will grind you on the mat and throw you out of your boots.
Could you have a better mix when it comes to a tag team than these two guys? Not my opinion either.
But that cohesiveness is already there for the champions. For Kazarian, for Daniels, that friendship, that bond, and they're both shady and sneaky individuals.
They've been working together for years.
Oh, they're always working, yeah.
You're not kidding. If they're breathing, they're working.
Here we go, right, this is working right here. You see that Daniels, that right hand right to the jaw of Angle.
Perfectly placed kick by Daniels. Stops Angle in his tracks, and saw that Daniels also made a motion over to AJ, trying anything within his power to get under AJ's skin, to get AJ distracted and take him out of the game.
Just think about what's been going on. I mean, really, it's just, woo! I mean, it's stuff that I feel like should not be aired on television, but it's so awkward and stuff, and this whole situation, which hopefully we get to the bottom of one day, between Dixie Carter and this man right here, AJ Styles, but it's because of this guy right here, Daniels, who's getting pounded on right now.
Ooh, backbreaker across the knee with authority. And you can just sense that AJ is putting a little extra behind each and every move against both Kazarian and Daniels. Early in the match to try for the Styles clash, familiarity of these two opponents enables Daniels to escape and turn it over to Kazarian.
Both these men, Daniels and Kazarian, used to be AJ's best friends, and they're tainting his name, that his integrity, it's affecting his family life. I mean, it's, you know, no matter, who knows what the truth is, and we don't know, but God, I don't know. I mean, for Daniels and Kazarian to bring this out to the world is insane.
It's affecting Dixie's family life as well. We saw her husband come out and punch AJ on Impact Wrestling Thursday night.
And can you blame the guy? Can't blame Serge.
Oh, wow.
My God, this is bad. AJ's really hung up here bad. His knee's gonna get tore up here.
Watch Daniels. Oh, fortunately, the referee, Earl Hebner, was right there because AJ's absolutely defenseless.
It's exactly what he is. He's gonna tear some ligaments in that knee, man. This is nasty.
Yeah, you're right, the leg, the knee. Just almost like in a grotesque fashion, the way that it's wrapped around the ropes.
Kurt Angle's trying to get over that and to get him free. It's like being caught in a bear trap. I think Hebner should have let Angle get over there. And really, this is a dangerous deal here. It's not legal.
And you knew Daniels would take advantage of that as well, as AJ has been severely weakened. But think of AJ's offense and how much of it is predicated on using his leg strength, the springboard moves and the like that we see.
Just about everything AJ does in the ring, for sure, Mike, you're right. It's all about the power in his calves and his thighs. And feet, that explosiveness.
One move like that can take away so much of AJ's offensive arsenal. Daniels is legal. Kazarian doing everything to milk that count from the referee is,
right on his sternum. Foot on sternum. Going for a cover here, look at this. Don't have the other shoulder down. I thought he was going for a cover. It looked like he was, Daniels. Take a look right here, watch. Look at that kick right in the throat and chest.
God.
Nasty, that's what got AJ all hung up. And then this, right on the middle of his chest, his sternum. Daniels just planting his foot.
Let's be honest, complexion of this match, has totally turned. Kazarian taken over by his own partner leads to a pin and a 2 count. And we have seen zero offense from AJ Styles ever since he was hung up in the corner. And Daniels and Kazarian, to their credit, boy, quick in and out tags, keeping the freshman in, using double teams. Yeah, within that 5 count, this could lead to a Daniels pin. Kurt can't take it anymore, and who can blame him?
That's why these men are the tag team champions, man. They know how to work together. The cohesiveness is perfect that they put out here.
Daniels drags AJ to the corner. So when he tags in Kazarian, the distance for AJ to get back over and tag in Curtis is almost impossible to make. And then there's Kazarian in front face lock again. It's all about neutralizing AJ.
Well, Mike, like it or not, I mean, it's great strategy.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Great strategy. Kazarian with those blows, forearm smashes. Oh, AJ might counter here.
Oh!
Wow. Wow.
Suplex over, then straight down neck breaker style by Styles on Kazarian.
Might be the opening right there that AJ needed to try and get Angle into this match.
Here comes Kazarian.
Oh, and here comes Angle. Olympic gold medalist, running clothesline, back elbow. Daniels able to counter in reverse, has no effect because it's Angle who drops Daniels and then follows up in the corner.
See the speed that Angle brings.
And the freshness as
Oh,
well.
he's going flying. Beautiful overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
Whoop,
and there
whoop,
comes a German. Oh my God.
Kazarian dropped on the back of his head. Ditto for Daniels.
Not like a few suplexes to fire you up, baby. I love it.
Stalking. Angle slam. Here it is. Here's one. Here's two. Ooh. Just that close to Angle getting the 3 count and Kurt and AJ becoming tag champs. Kazarian the save. Yeah, standing switch leads to, yes, another Angle suplex.
Kazarian was trying to suplex Angle.
Oh!
Say nuts.
That's 2.
Might be going for the hat trick.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kazarian, yeah! Oh, 2 for the price of 1! Both Kazarian and Daniels taken overhead by Angle. Straps come down. Champs are in trouble when the straps come down.
I tip my...
Yeah, here it is, Angle lock.
He's got it, baby. I gotta tip my suplex hat to that. That was nice.
Ring positioning is perfect. Damn. Never saw the Kazarian kick coming.
Well, a couple of Germans in stereo right here.
Wow.
That was pretty cool, I gotta say. Another angle right here. Look at that. Angle.
Yeah, looks great from every angle for Kurt Angle. Daniels recovers. Gonna go, oh, double underhook. Could have been Angel's wings, but instead it's Angle with the counter because of a back body drop. Now, Kazarian's legal, but so is AJ, who springboards into a flying forearm to the top of the head. Elbow for Daniels. Oh, AJ dishing it out to both.
He's bringing it big time, and Kazarian was able to shut down AJ. Champions, man, I'll tell you, they keep stopping the challenges every time they stop building some steam.
AJ flies right over Daniels. Oh, look at that! Reverse DDT for Kazarian. Standard DDT for Daniels. Ooh. AJ flies into the corner, but caught nothing but turnbuckle. Kazarian kicks him right to his partner.
God.
Keep your eyes on Kurt.
Watch out. Nice. Little high collar T-bone suplex by Angle. Ooh.
But then Kazarian's in the right place with the shoulder block outside in, and then slingshots in, driving Kurt head first to the mat. Planted face first as Kazarian. He's on top.
Oh!
Not so quick, my friend.
Yeah. I don't know how the hell Kazarian kicked out. What a match. What a match for the World Tag Team titles. What a show this has been, man.
From the very outset, from the opening match, from the time that Hulk Hogan came out and kicked off Slammiversary, you're right. This has been one for the ages. And our World Heavyweight title showdown with Sting and Rude is still to come. World Tag Team titles on the line. AJ gonna take Kazarian.
Both men are spent, both men just running out of gas here. And rightfully so. This thing has been just extremely physical. Angle's still down. Uh-oh.
AJ gonna go all the way to the top here. We'll try to power Kazarian back in, who tries to fight him off. A couple of forearms from Kazarian. Ooh, that's the trick, and that was a bad landing. But then it's Angle, who sprints to the corner and takes Kazarian over. STO judo style takedown by Daniels came out of nowhere. Kurt didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, that clothesline to the outer sweep, outer leg sweep, really hit its mark. And now, both these men going blow for blow. Look at AJ now headbutting Daniels.
AJ goes discus. Perfect counter by Daniels, who takes him up into the air, drives him straight down.
Might be BME
yeah,
time.
I do too. Best moonsault ever. Is he going to connect? Oh, lands on his feet, but then
no.
Kurt from behind with a released overhead German. Kazarian misses with the clotheslines, but AJ connects with the Pele. Angle extends the arm. Kurt says, let me finish him off. Kurt gonna go up top.
Oh my God!
Splash, straight down. Here we go, count one, count two. What the hell? Damn, just when it looked like we were gonna have new World Tag Team Champions.
Mike! Oh my God! Jesus!
Oh my God!
Just did a freaking gainer! Right on the concrete.
That's where you get the nickname, the Phenomenal One. We gotta get another look at this.
Just watch this.
I don't believe it.
That was insane. Completely insanity.
Come back live. Oh, Kazarian gonna go fade to black. Oh, instead Kurt drops down. He's got the ankle lock. He's got the submission.
Oh man, it's locked in. It's
Turn
locked up.
Oh, Kurt's got a grapevine. He's got a grapevine. Is he gonna tap? Is he gonna get the ropes?
Kazarian's ankle's gonna get snapped. The titles are in jeopardy.
He tapped. He tapped.
Oh man.
Your winners and new World Tag Team Champions, Kurt Angle and AJ Styles.
Holy crap, what a match. What a freaking match. Congratulations to the new World Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Kurt Angle. Holy Mike, that was great stuff. Great stuff.
Couldn't agree with you more.
That was unreal.
What a spectacular World Tag Team title matchup. And it leads to this. Kurt Angle and AJ Styles. Yeah, the new World Tag Team Champions. Guys in the truck, oh, I know you got some great replay stuff for us on this one.
Oh my God, I'll tell you, man, this was something. This was just an amazing match for the World Tag Team titles. I mean, early goings, AJ and Kurt Angle, they were looking great. I mean, they had all the power on their side. But then, the champions, all the then champions, were able to just shut down AJ, utilize him as a sacrificial lamb, and they put some heavy steam, heavy offense on AJ, but Kurt Angle came in and was just throwing people all over the place. Some textbook suplexes. That right there I'm jealous of. I'll tell you what, I said I tipped my suplex hat to that one. But AJ Styles, he persevered in this thing, as did his partner Kurt Angle. Again, you gotta give credit to Kazarian and Daniels. They put out an amazing effort out here.
Kurt slides in, but then this incredible move from AJ. Now what this does is AJ took himself out, but he got Daniels out of play. So it all came down to Kurt Angle and Kazarian. That's what Kurt wanted. He applies the ankle lock. He finds the leg. And Kazarian, oh, he came so close to getting to the ropes, but he had to tap.
He had a tap or his ankle was going to get shattered. Man, that was something, buddy. That was something. There's your tag team champs, baby, in the middle of the ring. Woo.
Wow. The following contest is a last man standing match. No count out, no disqualification, and you win when your opponent fails to answer the 10 count. Introducing first from Hell's Kitchen, New York, Bully Ray.
The big bad intimidator has arrived at Slammiversary for the last man standing match.
Gotta tell you, my man, gotta tell you right now, lay it down and keep it real out here. I don't think AJ Styles has a shot here. He is in the world of Bully Ray. I respect AJ. Awesome competitor. Tell you what, man, I just think, I'm just surprised that he wanted to do this.
It was AJ who issued the challenge, you'll recall, for this last man standing match. A match that, as you say, on the surface, looks like it's right in the wheelhouse of Bully Ray.
Wheelhouse, check. Baseball season turned, got it.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Florida, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Oh, the pride of the Peach State. Coming out right here on the Orange State.
That's it, Georgia. Working on our geography tonight.
Yeah, AJ, man, looks focused. Definitely looks focused out here. You see it in the eyes of AJ Styles.
How about AJ's recent comments on Impact Wrestling that he feels that he has gotten into the head of Bully Ray?
Yeah, he might be. I mean, definitely might be. Bully Ray is a bully. And I think AJ definitely rents some space in the head, not thinking about it, of Bully Ray. And you can hear some of the comments that Bully Ray made towards, when JB was interviewing him. Bully Ray said, I should have took you out when I could. So he kind of second-guessed himself to Bully Ray.
Point.
Thank you.
And it was also Bully Ray driving home the point that this is a last man standing match. It's not about pins, not about submissions. We're gonna turn them loose. Anything goes, no countouts. And plain and simple, when your opponent cannot answer the 10 count, well, he loses, you win. Pretty simple.
Bully Ray, I can't, I've been in several drinking establishments with him over the years. Yes, I have. And then we've partaken of, we've seen our share, have been part of a few, fisticuffs at times. So I know what he can do in that realm. I don't know about AJ, I haven't been there with him.
Oh. Now AJ was talking about how he has gotten space in the head of Bully Ray, and he continues the verbal tactics right before they turn physical here at the opening bell.
Well, that's the thing with AJ Styles. That's what's put AJ on the map is his fire. He is loaded with intensity and fire, and he's just extremely tough. Tough in regards to taking punishment. He's doing a good job of dishing punishment out right now, too.
And Bully Ray, for the primary part of his career, really up to about the last 6 months, known as a tag team specialist. He's on his own one-on-one in this last man standing, and he pointed it out earlier, and we're going to drive home that point too. By far, in the best shape of his wrestling life.
Well, definitely Bully Ray just got himself a little spinal adjustment there. Oh my God, talk about adjustments. You could see AJ's face. My man don't even know what just hit him. That was heavy right there by Bully Ray. That body shot followed by another one of those body blows. Devastating. That's a heavy hitter right there from Hell's Kitchen.
And the impact of those blows from Bully Ray reflected in the face and the reaction of AJ, who has been rocked repeatedly in the corner.
Last man standing match, last man standing, man. It's just, we laid out the rules. Christy Henry laid out the rules. And the bottom line is it's going to be physical. It's a violent match.
You pretty much have to knock your opponent out.
You got to beat him down senseless so he can't answer the 10 count. And that's insane physicality that you got to dish down. Well, no countouts, no disqualifications. Ooh, man.
How about AJ unleashing the headbutt in the corner?
You don't see that yet. You don't see that too often from AJ.
Oh, wow.
AJ just tried to decapitate Bully Ray right there with that flying forearm. You could just hear the shots of the fist hitting the head of Bully Ray.
Yeah, strikes are going to be more important to AJ than they are in a normal pinfall or submission wrestling match. And he came flying right at Bully Ray and paid the price, and especially paid the price as the Bully drops down with all of his weight behind that elbow.
Yeah, Bully Ray's a very large man. I mean, he's a thickly built, but he's always been in great ring condition. The man can wrestle long amounts of time. He's always had great cardiovascular conditioning, even when he was pushing 400 pounds. I'm telling you, man, the man always had great cardio.
Talked about the strikes in this match, those crossface shots from Bully Ray. Oh, followed up by a tremendous back body drop with AJ tossed all the way across the ring.
AJ almost hit Rain up there. He was so high. Bully Ray just sitting and waiting.
Man, as he got him in his sights.
Yep. That's how you do it. He wants a count. Bully Ray wants a count. AJ sending a message right there, getting up on 3, saying that's not enough, big man, to keep me down.
It's also one of those situations where when you're down and the referee's counting, you may think about letting the referee get a little deeper into the count to give you a few more seconds of recovery time.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
It's one of those things that you kind of meet you in the middle. You want to send a message to your opponent in terms of pride.
Correct.
But at the same time,
oh, God.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
Flung through the ring ropes. I heard it.
There.
We heard it, and AJ felt it. As the Bully, well, this is his playground out here.
This is all legal, man. No disqualification, as we said, no count out. Bad intentions on the mind of Bully Ray. Oh!
Again, the physicality as you get.
Listen to those shots.
The reaction also of the fans in the front row there.
Well, this is not rainbows and butterflies here, folks. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get after it.
And AJ used the steel guardrail to bring himself up because referee Brian Hebner was even counting AJ down. You talked about bad intentions.
God, that's nasty.
Bad intentions, exactly what that is AJ's taken up into the air and dropped down across the steel steps.
And there's no remorse on the face, Mike. I'm sorry to interrupt you, of Bully Ray. And you know what? I personally don't have a problem with that. This is a last man standing match. There's a lot of hatred between these two men. So, you know, I get it.
History that goes back months to the point where AJ was hospitalized at the hands of Bully Ray. That unforgettable powerbomb off the entrance area here at the Impact Zone. And now,
how is Bully Ray doing it? Just trying to crush him with the steps. Oh my God, you hear that? He's got him trapped.
And while AJ was trapped, he also laid in a shot to the chest, and this is just Bully Ray all over AJ Styles. Again, screaming, the referee had no counting.
This might be it here.
We're at 4 at this point.
I mean, I can't tell. Is AJ even, he is up. Okay, I couldn't tell if he was up or down.
I think the count got to around 4 or 5. Just trying to listen to Hebner with the count. AJ trying to get away.
Well, this is where Bully Ray is most dangerous, when you get his confidence up. There we go. Watch this. Watch this. Listen to this. How about that? He's trapping his arms.
Makes him defenseless to that open hand slap and chop.
Right in the middle of the chest, right in the sternum area. I've been chopped by Bully Ray. It sucks. It's not a fun feeling. It hurts as much as it sounds.
Yeah, just judging.
Look at this. Look at this.
You can see that. You can see that. You can see the handprint of Bully Ray.
Well, you're going to see another one. What is AJ crazy?
You also see the broken blood vessels on the chest of AJ Styles from the repeated slaps and chops. But how about the reaction from Bully Ray when AJ says, come on, hit me again.
God, AJ's screwed. I think he's letting him get his prize a little bit too big for himself here. It's crazy. Tell you what, it's not often you get a whole you-know-what chain off a chop. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah. And if you ever do, that one was well-deserved.
It's like a gun went off. Look at his chest, man. Look at AJ's chest. Look at that.
He said, this ain't nothing. He said, lay one right on the chin.
Crazy.
Put it on the jaw.
God. Bully Ray just punched him right in the jaw, man. Right in the mouth.
Battle scars on the chest of AJ as referee Brian Hebner is at 4.
People are trying to get behind AJ here.
He's at 5 as AJ uses the ropes to get back up to his feet.
Showing a lot of heart, AJ Styles. Look at him, look at this. Oh!
Invites Bully Ray in. And now it strikes from AJ with the big right.
Oh, man, another one. Look at these blows here by Styles.
Yeah, but Bully Ray's still on his feet.
Maybe not for long. Ooh. Ooh.
Kick to the back of the head. Finally.
Look at that face. Look at the eyes on AJ.
What's a reaction that in the 9 years that we have seen AJ Styles with this company, I don't know that I've ever seen him in this kind of a mindset. Gonna go springboard. Oh, did he nail it?
Oh, God.
Right on top of the head.
Look at that. Bully Ray. Looks like he fell out of a building. He might be done. Ref's counting. Let's take a look at the impact here. It is flying forearm.
We come back live, the count.
What's he up to?
I think it was 5 or 6. We're at 6 now. Bully Ray makes the count. What's AJ gonna throw at him now? Bully Ray caught him coming in with the elbow.
Oh, Pele! How the hell did he get up there?
Yeah,
awesome athlete.
That was unreal, especially with Bully Ray perched up on the top rope for AJ to drill him in the head with the Pele.
Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh, God, right in the ribs. Look at these shots.
One after the other, rights, lefts.
Oh, my God.
Just throwing everything at him.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Shades of what happened off the stage by Bully Ray. Same move, sit-out powerbomb.
Just to the point in time where AJ, after the strikes in the corner, looked like maybe he was going to try and snap off a Hurricane Rana, potentially. But Bully Ray would have none of it.
Yeah, teeny bit of hesitation there. Let's take a look at the Pele. Bam!
Yeah.
And then the counter here by Bully Ray with that sit-out power bomb. Both men kind of stealing to the outside. Again, no count out, no disqualification, chain in hand. Nope, can't get disqualified.
The weapon.
Oh my God, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this.
That we've seen from Bully Ray.
Oh, no.
Duck.
Oh my God, thank God he ducked. The vibration hurt Bully Ray's hand.
Yeah, when
the steel.
The chain went into the steel post, and AJ's got the steel chain wrapped around his hand.
Oh!
Whoa. AJ
popped him.
Just full speed right at Bully Ray. Caught him right in the head with the chain.
You heard the chain. You heard it rattle off the face and head of Bully Ray. Again, the chest from those violent chops by Bully Ray.
He's just so welted up.
Let's see the shot here. Oh, man.
Chain meet flesh, and the result is this.
Whoa, you're not kidding, bud. Yeah, Bully Ray.
Wow.
He is split wide open. I don't know if it's his eye, his forehead.
the chain that Bully Ray introduced into the match, used against him.
I never thought we'd see Bully Ray trying to escape to get back. Oh my God, see that punch?
And the bloodied, the weakened Bully Ray.
This is physical as hell.
Good
Look
Lord.
at this.
Good Lord.
This is sick. Hey, what? I tip my cap to you, AJ Styles. I didn't know you had this in you, my man. Phenomenal violence by Styles. Look at that. Holy crap. Springboard. 450?
450. Caught him perfectly.
How did he do that?
Here's the count. We're at 3, says Brian Hebner. Wow.
Look at Bully Ray. He's done. He's done.
At 6,
split open.
Got a long way to go. You got to get all the way to your feet before 10, and we're at 8.
Done.
We're at 8 right now. And he, in the mind of Hebner, is back on his feet.
Look
How
at
about
this.
this? Whoa.
Power. Oh, God.
Oh,
what the hell?
AJ takes Bully Ray, throws him over the top onto the steps.
Picked him up with ease, man. AJ's right. He is a crazy friggin' redneck. It's nuts. Bully Ray don't know what hit him.
Count being put in by Hebner. We're at 2 as we see the replay of AJ connecting. AJ motioning for the Styles clash
on the outside
on
here.
The concrete.
Oh, God.
And Bully Ray takes AJ up, drops him across the apron, which, as we know, with that apron, just no give to that part of the ring.
Hard as hell over there. That's where the ring meets, the corner beat, I should say, the steel of the ring meets the wood that's under the canvas. It's the hardest part of the ring, to be honest with you. AJ just really landed nasty, and now watch it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell's going on here? It's just again, no count out here, no disqualification. Oh. You don't think?
Wait a minute. No. Not this again. This is what put AJ in the hospital.
He's gonna do it. Bully Ray's gonna do it. Oh!
As AJ drops down, he catches Bully Ray. Oh, kick into the Pele.
What a thud, man. That's only about 20 feet from us. Might you hear that? Look at this, look at this, look at this! Oh!
AJ just punted Bully Ray down to the floor. Bully Ray staggering, and Taz, at what point will this loss?
Watch out, Mike! Look at this, look at this!
Oh my God! Spectacular flying leap by AJ, takes down Bully Ray. Referee Hebner's got to come over here and count now.
Let's take a look at this. I saw him running from the stage, man. Watch, look at AJ, look at him flying. Good God
How about
almighty.
not only the elevation, but the total lift and the distance of that move by Styles.
Holy.
Where are we at in the count here?
4.
We're at 4. AJ's on his feet. AJ's up. 6 is the count for Bully Ray.
Bully Ray just starting to move now at 6.
7.
We're at 8 as Bully Ray uses the guardrail to get back up. Is he up? Yes, in the mind of Brian Hebner, he's up.
And AJ Styles,
what's he doing?
He's already in like 4th gear, ready to whip some more ass out here.
Now, security crew over here at this table, and AJ takes it away.
You could just, I'm telling you, I looked down at AJ from up here where we are. His eyes, he's in a dark place right now. Oh my God, shot, violent blows.
Oh yeah!
Watch it, watch it. See, waffles him across the back. The impact of the steel chair.
Well, watch out, Mike. AJ's coming. I don't know where the hell he's going.
AJ coming right up here by us.
Oh, my God. Look, Mike.
You know what this is?
Yeah, I know. Look how far.
You talk about a chance to even the score.
Look how far away he is. Hold on, Mike. Hold on.
Oh, my God. AJ jumps across on the truss.
Mike, hold on. You got to be...
From the steel structure.
You got to be freaking kidding me here.
AJ, you got to rethink this.
Don't do it.
Going up higher yet. Oh, my God.
Don't do it.
No.
Oh, my God. I can't even watch. I can't watch this.
No freaking way, Taz.
I can't watch it.
Oh, God. God. One of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
I've seen a lot of stuff, man. A lot, and I know you have too. That was sick. I don't never remember seeing anything like that. I don't even know how friggin' high he was, AJ. That was nuts. The ref's counting. I don't know who's. He's nuts.
He's at 4 at this point, and both men are down.
AJ's gonna win this thing.
At 5, AJ's up. Bully Ray still down. 6.
Oh my God!
He used the free leg, and he kicked in, and AJ went right
to off stage here.
Right above at the broadcast table, right below us.
He's up to 8. The ref's up to 8. Both men are down. Bully Ray.
Bully Ray. Guardrail to get up.
He's up. Bring it down.
AJ's counted out. Bully Ray has done it.
He fell right back down, but he stood up.
Bully Ray.
That was, I'm telling you, right, this is not a friggin' overstatement. That was one of the most violent, physical matchups I've ever called or witnessed.
Ever.
That was sick. In my opinion, both men winners in that thing. The official winner is that man, Bully Ray. Even though he don't look it right now, he's hardly blinking. That was just, how smart. I don't know, just thinking on his feet when he's laying on his back, Bully Ray, and he kicked AJ Styles. Great to see him right there, just right through our stage.
Whether he was smart or whether he was fortunate, either way, boy, it turns out in Bully Ray's favor. What an incredibly brutal.
Look at this. Look at this.
My God.
Like, how far up is he out? He was right in front of us here. He had to be
20 plus.
20 plus, right?
Yeah.
23, 25 feet. And then right there, we see it. And that wasn't just that. I mean, the rest of the match, how physical it was.
From the opening bell.
Punches, just the physicality. AJ Styles, as I said it earlier, I'll say it again, showing phenomenal violence that I didn't know was in him. Nothing to be ashamed of there. Bully Ray was the last man standing for about a second, and he fell right back down, but...
And AJ proved he was a man tonight.
Sure did, man. Well, we're getting help out here for both athletes. This was nasty. This was this was bad.
But one of the most memorable matches that we have had in the 9-year history of this organization, and it takes place tonight at Slammiversary. This is one match we will never forget.
I know I will. I mean, that was nuts. It was whacked. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I was the violence,
Let's take a look here. I was just going to say, is there any way? I just got to see this one. My God.
You know, if Bully Ray didn't have the wherewithal to kick AJ off of him, and he ended up going through the stage here, I mean, I'll tell you what, I think we'd have a different outcome for a winner here.
Wrestling presents Slammiversary. Slammiversary, Sunday, June 28th.